Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl's top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the operation ball game, I say it, knock it, Ryan.
You know what I realized with a lot of people? Why they're stuck. Why they don't go further than they are. Why sometimes they regress. Why people that are so quick to comment negatively or give a backhanded compliment and think it's okay. Or make a backhanded comment. Because they're so focused on the messenger and not the message. And that's a big issue that I'm noticing pretty much every day. So many people want to listen to reply and not listen to apply. You want to listen to respond, but not listen to understand. Focus on the message. That's all I have to say. Have a blessed day.
Good evening, 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 good evening. People, my early time is everything. You see me, I say, my beautiful people. Yeah, man, when it come on to time, when I commit to the people, them, I not show up late. You get me, I say? So, going forward, people, we're going to make it be a hobby. 6:30 every day going forward. 6:30 Jamaican time, 7:30 Eastern time. I don't really like it because I have to hurry up my gym session, but we have to come and develop. Listen, me no late, brother. No bother with that, brother. When you make your first comment, brother, I saw you, bro. I saw you. You make it 6:29. Yeah? I'm going to come on 6:30 on the dot. So no bother with that, J King. Don't bother with that. No, sir, brother. I don't know if your time different, brother, but no, bro. I did not late, people. I did not late, honestly. The intro, I start from 6:30, people, honestly. But, people, when you know what happened now, people, so I have a few corrections to make, right? I have a few corrections to make. So, people, once you guys join the chat, just hit the like button. And may I give you a quick story, all right? Quick story, but I have somebody from Mount Pleasant. A lot of things has been said, right? A lot of things has been said in 2 videos ago when Mount Pleasant win the Premier League. So, someone from the coaching staff from Mount Pleasant is coming on the show and clarify something that will lead us on this show. All right. And I want to give the coaching staff from Mount Pleasant the opportunity to clear the air with some of the things that leader said. All right. So I'm going to do that. But before I do that, people, quick story, people. People, listen. My first meal about 6:15 in the morning, right? And then my second meal is about 12 o'clock, right? And in between that, meet some local snacks and things, all right? Now, these are the only thing I drink, right? This is the only thing I drink. Once it pass 3 o'clock, I don't really eat again, people. You get the message? Yeah, man, I don't really eat again. But last night I was running some joke. And a lot of people take it personal. A lot of people take it serious. When I said the Gelding FC, a lot of people take it very, very serious. And I want to apologize to who I offend out there who do not have a kids. I was just running a little bit of banter, people. All right? Banter. You know, like, you're up on the corner, don't worry, man. You get a whole heap of banter and all of them stuff there. I was just running banter about cataract, about military goon and, you know, about this or that sports and them look at you the way they getting a youth yet. You get me? I say it's just a little bit of banter. You know what I mean? Nothing personal, nothing if you try this anybody, people. Honestly, I would never do that, people. It's just a little bit of banter. You get to me and say, and people, me didn't really go say what me I say still, but when me just want for say fresh God, me don't want nobody take it personally, and I don't want nobody feel like me attack them and I call them gelding. It's just a little bit of banter. So me just clarify that. People, honestly, me as a youth, where my father was there, but you know, didn't pay a lot attention. It's just my mother. You get me I say? And me nah force nobody for get youth and then the man them run left them picnic. You understand? Me not condone that. See? So when the man them ready for get a youth, the man them ready and go get them youth. You get me I say? No other man feel like me I pressure them for go get youth. It's just a little bit of banter. So me just clarify that because I don't want nobody feel offended when me say the gelding FC. You get me I say? So people, me grew up without a father. You understand? My father was there, but my mother for fling backer and stone after my father for get money for go to school and you know what I mean? Whole heap of fight with my father and all of them things there. And that's why me make it be a point of duty to stay in my two youth them live people. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how much problem, you know, my baby mom give me never run left me youth them. Stand up as a G and take care of my youth them. You get me? I say because I know how it feel, people. I know it feel going to Irish girl in a jungle and my father work at the police station and him run taxi in the early morning before him go work. And me and my brother usually walk to school. Sometimes we take it $20, $10 for fare them time there. And my father run taxi and sometimes we see him on the road and we fan him down. And I say, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. The man push out to me and say, I must come early. No matter how early, we go over my father for lunch money, people. Yeah, him gone. So me I say, you drive. You live about 15 minutes away from me. We take you for just drive for come drop off the lunch money in the morning, come give way. So by the time we get up, we supposed to get up 5 o'clock. Every morning for go for lunch money. And whenever fortnight come, my mother leading up for the fortnight, my mother say, go on over your father, go remind him about the money before him get paid. I will go over there for the whole week. So when Friday come, the man disappear. The man disappear. We go over there 100 times, people. Me not OD. I swear to God. And when we go over the man yard, me a peep there on a local corner, peep for see if him carry it, because if him carry it, him dead. And sometime, on Friday, the man will come in to all 1, 2 o'clock. And then, when you go early Saturday morning, he might tell you, say, Virgin, me tell him, if you come Friday, me spend half the money, you know. I mean, I say, Dad, we come the whole day Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Friday night. We come all 12 o'clock in, you come in it. But the man directly stay out and come 1, 2 o'clock. And him know say war go on at the community. And once he touch certain hours, we now go over there. So, more than the man them to know that nothing personal. When I pressure the man for getting a youth, it was just a joke, and you know what I mean. I don't want to hurt the man them. So since as me know, man feel a way about it, me not gonna run them joke again. So I just want to tell you guys, my apology who feel offended about me saying them a gelding and thing. Don't want to hurt nobody. Alright? So big up to everybody and thing. Yeah man people. So that's why me I tell the man them say, me not pressure on go get no youth. Because me no want no more fatherless kids in Jamaica. The man them run left them picnic, the back you get hard. You get me I say so. Big up to all of the people them. Yeah man people, me usually walk to school, bridge, and a joke thing, bridge I just say. Yeah man, father. 1 minute people. evening. How are you doing, Auntie Nova? Yeah, thank you. Are you sure I'm not too loud? You hear me next door? You sure? Alright, I'm going to tune it.
No, enjoy yourself. It's what you're doing.
Alright.
Do what you're doing.
Alright.
Really sleep down.
Alright. No, man, if you
He doesn't know it's not too loud.
you sure?
No, because then can you hear me smile?
Alright. Alright, wait. Alright, take care, yeah? Yes, people. I'm near about that, people. Yeah, man. Near about that still. Yeah. So, people, other men say people, big man thing, people. No joke thing. Grew up with, me grew up rough people. Grew up in the road people, upon the road people and thing. And from a longer time, I never really kind of depend on my parents. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, right, all good.
Where are you?
But just to make a quick point, brother, our kind of snowflake society where I bring up now, brother. The man, them not big man. And me I get into him, never take no offense to it, brother. Like,
no,
brother,
have some man just feel away and, me don't really want...
Ryan,
yo.
But the man, they must know say not be malicious, brother.
Some man feel like,
Ryan, listen, me the captain of the Girling Association and me never feel no way. Me don't know what the problem.
Yeah. Me just want to clear up that still, because you don't, bro, and everybody
Ryan
have rubber skin like you, my brethren.
But not that, Ryan, that's not our culture, brother. Like, look how long man I get card from, brother, from bird people I get card, and your friend them, who care them more your brother, your friend them, brother, them not mean for earth here, them not try belittle you or make you feel no way, brother. It's just, so we build camaraderie, you know what I say?
Yeah, man. And I want to tell it to you, brethren, as we talk about that today, so one youth in our workplace, in work, I be a Caribbean man in my section, all the body work and thing. And
you
have a brother will pressure him every day. Him come from St. Vincent. We say, brother, come on, bro. Oh, if you not have no youth, I will pressure him, brother. Brother, the man breed him wife. And the man even tell you, brother. Say, I pressure him, and the man just back out him phone. And I say, yo, brother, me get you now, brother. You know we Jamaican go, brother. Brother, we pressure him go, pressure him come, brother. Till the man getting him feelings. But him realize, say, yo, I just took a muster we run and all of them thing there. Me if I have another youth now, where come from Jamaica. And my pressure him, I bring him go to the gym yesterday, I pressure him, I say, brother, no, I forget a youth and all of them thing there, brother. And thing, and so when I'm another bridging, true me and him deal good. When I'm another bridging now from Jamaica, see him in a company and I say, yo, brother, come out for the Girling truck now. And my another bridging that tell me, say, yo, I said that to your boy and him they yell me from I tell him that.
Oh, for real? The man vex over that?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because me pressure him, in a lunchroom, him ever tell me say my gallus.
No star.
Yeah, him ever tell me say my gallus. And me I say, brother, tap tell me boy your gallus say you're not a youth yet, brother. And think.
So I'm glad they bring I'm glad they bring up that part there. You know why? You remind me of something. Cataract. You're about 55, and you say you have about 200 women, you see? And you can't, and I be a brother, you can't even make a one runs yet, brother. Look how long you're there at the crease. The man about 55. I don't know cataract, no man. Joke thing in the pan. But you see what do you think I stop in the chat name Richard Stewart? No, not Richard. Him name Shaquille Thompson.
Yeah.
Nobody not me address him because he must say everybody have feelings. Me know Ryan enough if a man come to him one way and say, yo, cause me realize Ryan, you see if you feel like you hurt nobody's feelings, I always apologize that you look into yourself. You get me? I say?
Yeah.
So people feel know say a little joke here on with the man them boy, I don't know sir. Me don't know sir. But just I said nobody to the youth, nobody now tell us if we go quote unquote breed no waste girl, brother. Find a good man. When they build a life together and having a youth like a little joke, the man around John. When we get so sensitive, brother.
But say don't agree, man.
Yeah.
Me have my bigger cousin, and him tell me say my girl is every day. You know, so when a father's day, the man them have gelding versus the father them. Virgin, you see the man them where they pan the no serious thing, brother. See the man them where they pan the gelding, brother. Next year them no want go pan it, brother.
Yeah.
Be a girl that pressure the man, bro. Me I tell you, brother. Me get amount of pressure me get, brother. Amount of pressure me get, brother. Like that Jamaica no joke thing, you get pressure for breathe something, brother. Trust me, bro.
For real. Yeah, but all the man have to do, I just stand up in a man frame and decide say, yo, if I meet the right woman yet, I'm gonna have the you get me I say when me get a youth when me ready. Them not fair take like you never mean that, you never mean it no way to them. You just have run boy, John one.
I look joke me that run still, but boy may I tell you.
Me know. Me know say you're a big man still for apologize and respect that, but some of the man them come up out of them feelings. Bless up, brother. Me chat to you another time.
Alright, big up yourself.
Bless up, my dad.
Alright. So people, we're gonna kickstart the show now. People. Nemo, know yourself. Press up. Big up on yourself. Baggio, big up on yourself. Dennis, big up yourself. King, big up yourself. Fresh God, big up yourself. Georgia girl, good evening. Jason, big up yourself. You see it? Nanny of the Maroon, Paul Bogle, Shamsha. Bring all of the era them when you come around here. Big up yourself, brother. No love and respect. People, so watch this now, people. We don't talk about that gelding thing. As I say, my apology if I offend anybody out there. I wish not to make nobody. Let's take this call. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, right, no, boy.
Where you dealing?
What are you doing, boss? But yo, you know, say, we just really want to call you all that thing that you talk about earlier. You know, say, as a youth virgin, you know, my experience, the same thing when you go through a virgin.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Be an excuse from my father when he's supposed to, you know. I'm trying to send some money and all that thing.
So, I kind of get a feedback. I don't know if you turn it up or what.
Right?
Are TV load or what? Yeah, much better. Go on.
Hey, man, I say, as a youth growing up, virgin, I say, the same experience we have my youth. You understand? With me and my sister, our father, virgin.
Yeah.
Same experience, you understand me?
Yeah.
Time you call, you see, and he's a man who work on the road. The time you see him on the road, they call him PS2. You understand me? So we just really want to say, as men, you understand me? Man, they need to do better, virgin.
Yeah.
And if a man no understand the responsibility as a father, right? Don't forget my youth, virgin. I tell you.
True.
Because you don't have to be provided monetary wise in my youth. You don't have to have it like that, you know.
Yeah.
But in your presence in terms of guiding your children is so important and crucial, my youth, especially for the young men in the society, virgin. You understand?
True.
So if a man ready for a picnic, virgin, and about 8 picnic my father. You understand?
Father about
yeah, man. My father have a youth, see him son. The man see him on the road one day and call him and he never know his son, virgin. So as men, the man need to do better, virgin. So to touch that up there, you understand me? I'm totally agree with the virgin. Man just need to be better. And if a man already,
yeah. Me not lie still, no brother.
Someone already.
Me not lie, brother. My father take care of him, step with them well, brother. More than him take care of my rest of brother and sister them, brother. Cause me remember, brother.
Yeah.
Every morning me go over my father. Me see them have Milo tea, me see them have cornflakes. If I have cornflakes, they might rice and peas and chicken. If I have rice and peas, the egg sandwich. Sometimes I look at bush tea, my mother alone give me in a virgin. Bush tea, you know.
Yeah.
Bush tea, you know, brother. Yeah. Bro, every time I go to Jamaica, I have to bring up about 3 boxes of cornflakes. Them time there are cornflakes and Lasco, my mother give me every single morning, brother. That alone. Yeah, man. My father, boy, I don't know, brother. But that's why all on the road sticky, brother, for me, brother. I could never turn my back them for me youth, them, brother.
For you, them? Yeah, man, that is so true, brother.
Me no want my youth, them have them thing they say about me, brother. Trust me.
Exactly. Exactly. So what that force you for to know is to ensure say you're picking them to the same thing about it.
Yeah.
You understand me? And it is unfortunate because you shouldn't have to learn by experience. You understand me? You should be able to have that experience to say, yo, no man, my father did it. But that's the reality, you understand me? And as I say, if the man is ready to take up responsibility, you understand me? But then I have no picture.
Yeah.
That's my personal take, that's it. You understand me?
Yes, man. Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man, boss. I'm there. Bless you.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Really appreciate all of the people them down in the comment section, man. People, come on, no people, man. Hit the like button, no people. Please, me I beg on the people. Hit the like button, brother. Zine, hit the like button. Yeah, man, people. And no joke thing, people. Listen. I'm telling you the truth, people. I don't want no more youth, man. I don't want no more youth, people. I don't want no more youth, people. Trust me. I have 2 already. I don't need no more people. Right now, I don't need no more picnic, brother. No more I need. Anyway, people, we're going to call. As I say, people, something has been said. We leader come on and make a whole heap of thing. And people from the Montpellier and the coaching staff call me. Me call them today, they message me. So we're going to make it. I'm making it here before we get into the Reggae Boyz thing, all right? So we're going to call the farmer. Should I say farmer? Because, you know, I hear that JC change him coach and thing and all of them things. So I'm going to ask him about that, people. But before we make the call, people, please, may I beg you, hit the like button. Hit the like button. People, listen. No joke, people. Trust me, this, no joke thing, people. Right banana, peanut, you know what I mean, molasses. You get to me, I say? Yeah, man, people. Shoot, man. Shoot like a fire bridging. Trust me. Yeah, man, people. No joke. Dragon. All heap of thing mix up in this, people. No joke. All right, people, let's make the call, people. Because we have a whole heap of thing, people. We don't want to waste the time tonight, people. Because we are dealing with time, you know. So we have to talk to Mr. Ferguson, people. Baby in a backer. Yeah, man. Come off of the truck, bridging. Coach, good evening, coach. Give me back a call when you have some time. They're on the show live now, all right? So just give me back a call. What, Father's Day or Sunday, you know, people? All right, people. So, wait upon the coach for call back and thing. I want touch upon a local thing here, quick before me going at anything, people. Like, I saw Damian Lowe put something on him Instagram, right? Saw it early this morning and Damian Lowe Instagram. I don't know if it's still up there, but again, people, the fans them, some of the fans them, Jano, like people, we have to do better, Bridging, man. We have to do better, people. We have to do better with the communication sometime with these players and stuff. Seeing online, we have to do better because here the thing now, people. As me say, Damian Lowe is not one of my favorite Reggae Boyz players, seeing? But he's a good servant to the national team, ever present, and every time I see him put on a national jersey, he always give 150. A man that love Jamaica, play with him hard. And more of the people them for know these people, seeing? Not because we have some good player in the team. We are going to show where I come from. Damian Lowe still one of Jamaican best defender. Regardless of who is coming in, I don't have no problem with people coming in and replace in Damian Lowe if he might forget replace. But at this moment, people, Come on, man. Let the fans have to do better because honestly, some of the thing them when me hear the people them attack, Zine, you can go look for yourself and you can go read them on other YouTube channel about Damian Lowe picking up injured. People have to do better, man. People, a 2 ACL injury me get, you know. Pa my knee, you know. A lot of people, some of them don't understand when a football player get injured. You understand? A 2 injury me get. And for months, I could even put on my pants. I could even put on my underpants. I could even go in the shower. People have a day in the shower, put me in the shower for my beard and all of them thing there. So when you hear a player get injured, right? You can't talk about on glad on them thing there. Come on, people, man. People no have to do better. Cause people say the JC coach are coming back, a former JC coach. Yeah? People no have to do better, man. You can't wish. I say you happy. Say Damian Lowe injured. I'm not talk all of the fans. So you know the people them know themselves, bridging. And the players them I watch them thing of people. I saw we desperate. I saw we desperate for celebrate when a player get injured, people. We can't do them thing, the people, man. It's no way a player get injured. And we are celebrate some of the people, them on the sick people. Me I come from a player who play the sports people. You cannot celebrate when a player get injured, bridging. And somehow I'm disappointed now on the bridging. When a player get injured, bridging, you know sometime when player, if them not have good family member around them people, it's difficult. You know how hard it is for you to play professional football, you get any type of injured, and you are going to the treatment room. And when you go in the treatment room and see a teammate them a go on the picture, you can't even go out there. Mentally, physically, that mess with the players' them brain. The other day, I listen to Van Dijk. Van Dijk say, my family member him have for bring him to the tower for make him go beard and him can't do certain thing. People never do better, man. Not because Damian Lowe is not one of our favorite bridging. We are going to deal with a player like that. People have to learn and understand the sports of the game, bridging. So when a player get injured, people, come on, people, man. We have to do better than that, man. Anyway, me rant enough on the Damian Lowe thing, people. We're not supposed to make the player put out that bridging. Come on, people, man. Yes, we have good players in the team. We can replace him. But he's still one of the cornerstones in the Reggae Boyz team. Play with heart and passion. Sometimes we'll be careful where I wish for the people. Sometimes we'll be careful because it's a football. It's a funny game, you know. We had a ball for that player, you know. I end up that player, they could make a bag of mistake. People be careful when you wish for. Don't wish no bad when player getting an injury, but only happy and them thing. But we rant enough people. Me have my guess. Good evening, Coach Ferguson. How are you doing?
Good evening, man. You hearing me?
Yes, man. I'm hearing you, man. Thanks for, to return back the call and thing, Coach. I really do appreciate, for the second time coming on Ryan LFC show. I really do appreciate it, man. How are you doing, man?
Just basically recovering from a bout of the flu, but I'm good.
Yeah, all the family member, everything though, Coach.
Everybody is good so far. Give God thanks for that,
Yeah, man. Great to know that, man. But Coach, champion of the Jamaican Premier League, champion in the schoolboy football. What a year for you, Coach, man. How do you feel after coaching the assistant, the Mount Pleasant, winning the first ever Premier League title? How do you feel and how the coaching staff and stuff feel after that victory Sunday?
It's a historic moment for the club. It's a historic moment for Jamaica's football. But I think the credit has to be given to collectively. I think everybody really played a part in actually getting this success, from the owners to the management staff to the technical staff to the support staff to the playing staff and even to the fans. But I think all of this is possible because of the leader that we had in terms of the coach I think Coach Whitmore actually set the template for us to follow in terms of actually reaping the success.
Most definitely. But coach, what are some of the ups and downs in this season in the Jamaican Premier League? Because you guys start off very well, and then in the latter part, you guys kind of go through a rough patch. What do you guys change in that rough patch and then finish the season strong?
I was telling Mr. Go last night that I lightened the season to a pregnancy. 9 months the season lasted for. It's like a female who have a pregnancy. They'll have bad moments in the pregnancy. It's an up and down period, but at the end of the pregnancy, if you can deliver a bouncing baby boy or girl, you'd be pleased with the success of the pregnancy. So I think for us at Mount Pleasant, I think that's how we look at it.
Yeah.
One of the things that we tried to do also in the season was to get our periodization right. I think that's the hallmark of the success that we attained in the playoffs, because we knew that we wanted to arrive at the back end of the season in optimum condition. So basically what we do was try to see how we can create the periodization plan to really fit into that. And I think that's what we did well in the end.
Yeah. Most definitely, coach, man. But it was a great season, coach, and I'm going to be honest with you, coach. I am the first one to put up after Mount Pleasant win the championship. I was the first one to put up me and say, man, Coach Whitmore, I doubt you wrong, but it showed that when coach get more time with a team, you can see the best out of them. And I think Whitmore has done a great job. So I want to apologize again to the whole coaching staff when I said Whitmore not going to win it. Based on, what happened to the national team, we don't need to get into that. But I think he has done a great job, coach. But coach, one of the things that...
And Ryan, to be before you continue, Ryan, to be honest to you, I give a lot of respect to you for doing that, because that's maturity. A lot of people hold a strong position, and even when they are proven wrong, they still try to be wrong and strong. So for you to come out publicly and to make such a declaration, for me personally, as somebody in football, as somebody in sports, I have to say hats off to you for that, definitely.
Enough respect, man, coach, man. Coach, as I said all the time on this platform, is whenever I get it wrong, I'm not going to fret. No matter the backlash I'm going to go out there and say, yo, people, I get it wrong, because I always beat people, coach. So when I'm my time, me have to take the beat, You understand? I want to tell you too, a Mount Pleasant fans named Kiki calling on the show, I think the night before the final, and me I said to the viewers, them say, hey, listen, I think Mount Pleasant peak at the right time. And I think in this playoff, coach, you see the first game against Mullines, I did not like how the team play. But you see the second leg, me see you guys make the adjustment, and then going into the next game, me see you guys just continue improve, adjust. And that's why me even could tell the girls, say, listen, Mount Pleasant cannot lose this final based on you guys continue keep adding to what you guys know that you guys short of, add and regroup and come again. And I think you guys peak at the right time. And also the girl said to me, say, Ryan, listen, a lot of people up on the bag one. The girl calling, I mean, I tell you, coach, I know some me shot talking, she said, all I want to do on the topper thing. You must come off. And I said to her, say, yo, Kiki, I know me talk, man. And she say, yeah, are you me attack? You understand? But me not afraid, coach. Me not afraid for if me get it wrong. Me not afraid for tell the people them say me get it wrong. But coach, today you message me and me have a nice conversation and thing. After the final, I have leader and I have man of steel on the show, and some comment make on this platform. So I told the people them that we're going to get some clarity of what my friend leader said on this show. And a lot of people been saying Because it's you walk, my coach. You see, coach, a lot of the fans them feel a certain way about Coach Whitmore, but some of them just can't let go, right? And then leader come and make the statement that, oh, is you preparing the team all season? It not have to do nothing with Coach Theodore Whitmore. So I know that you want to, to put in perspective and let the people them know the honest truth and thing.
I heard the show. I rewatched the show. I think it was this morning. And while listening to the show, I think a lot of the things that was said was really distasteful. And to be honest, I have a lot of respect for leader, but I think he got a lot of things wrong, and he wasn't willing to really come out and say so. But I think overall we have to give our respect to Coach Whitmore. He is the one that actually set the foundation for the success that we would have gone on this year. He's the coach. I am there as an assistant to him, and that's what I did. Now, for example, if you look at the final, we scored 2 goals. Goals were from set pieces. And if anybody who watched Mount Pleasant train even the morning before that game, those 2 goals were actually scored also in the training session. So it was planned, it was executed well, and those 2 goals were designed by him. So we have to give him credit. You can have a personal vendetta against, because that's your choice, but you have to look at the facts and the reality. And it doesn't hurt for you to give somebody credit when they do well, because you're going to criticize them also when they do bad. So I think it's unfair to him for people to be saying that Ferguson prepared the team or Ferguson to that. I was just a supporting card, or part of the supporting card. He was the main act, and as a assistant coach, I assisted him. Now, I think one of the main issues we have in our football in Jamaica, Ryan, is that people don't understand that one person don't coach a team. Now, whenever they see a team with a staff, so for example, you have an assistant coach, a goalkeeper coach, a physical trainer, those are the basic pieces that you need. They claim that you have an elaborate staff, but those are the basics of any football team. Each person has their strength and they have to work in their areas of expertise. If you look at even clubs in the world, they have 15, 20 backroom staff, but at the end of the day, the head coach is the person that actually charts the way forward. And it's similar at Mount Pleasant. So for me, it is something that we have to desist from. Also, there's no ego between Coach Whitmore and myself. At different times in the game, I'll be up talking. At different times, he'll be up speaking to the team. And if viewers and listeners can actually hear my voice now, I was sick this week leading into the final. As a matter of fact, if you watch the game, I was sitting down on the bench, muted for most of the game, because I had to be patched up to actually be on the bench for the final because I was that sick. But I was willing to go out there even though I was sick, because I never wanted to miss this historic moment. So I think that is something that we have to definitely put to bed, because he deserves the credit that, he's supposed to get for this success.
Yeah. Leader, so you hear that? Come from underneath the bed, nobody running them information there again. And as me say, Bridget, if me can put away my difference and give the coach, and every one of the fans them were beating leader, because, they have to understand that, coach, that it's a teamwork. You understand? And we always want to see coach have the supporting staff in a Jamaica. It may be not happen a lot of the club them because they cannot afford it. But when we see a club who can afford it, we should shun it away and try to, to try. Because that will leader do that can cause a bigger problem in the Mount Pleasant camp. You understand?
Definitely. If you also look at Jamaica College, Ryan, where I work, I also have a supporting cast at Jamaica College, because for me, certain things are a basic requirement of any good program. People will always say that, boy, you have all of the best staff and all the best this. But every single good program needs good people working in it. And I think that's what we had, or that's what we have at Mount Pleasant this season.
Yeah.
Leader also is somebody that I think has a lot to contribute to Jamaican football.
Mhm.
But sometimes as human beings, we can, go over a little bit on one side or the other side. Because that's a human inclination. But when we're wrong, we have to accept that we're wrong and just move forward.
Yeah. But coach, I really want to ask you a question, coach, because you leave Jamaica College now?
You're trying to get me fired.
You're still at Jamaica College?
Trying to get me fired, Ryan.
All right. Leave that alone. But coach, no, because me that hear some little thing and boy, I mean, know. But anyway, leave that alone. Me talk behind the scene. But coach, what are the plan? Because you guys going to have Caribbean Cup coming up, man. What are the plan for that?
I think if you listen to the owner's interviews, he wants to create a dynasty in St. Anne's with Mount Pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the course that we're charting. Right now, I think the team, the fans are in a celebratory mood. But myself and Coach Whitmore, along with a few others of the technical staff, we're already reviewing the season, completing our end of season report and making recommendations for the coming season. Definitely we'll have improvements. We'll also have a lot more competition. But I think what is most important for Mount Pleasant Football Academy is that we don't stand still. We have an opportunity now that we can improve. We have an owner who will back us to improve, and he will not sit and allow us to rest on our laurels. So I think fans and the wider public, the wider Caribbean, can expect a Mount Pleasant team to be up there, whether we're competing in the Caribbean or in Jamaica. We're going to always have a team that is competitive enough to challenge wherever we're playing.
Yeah. But coach, one of the lot of pushback you guys get in this season, because a lot of people are say, Mount Pleasant buy the best player them and thing. Boy, me now life still in the Virgin. Me alright with it, Virgin. Me alright with it because me see Man City ruining Liverpool from winning cheap Premier League, and you have to go spend money. If you want compete, you have to go there and spend money. But a lot of people are say, Coach Ferguson, why you guys purchase a lot of baller? Why no baller now come up to the academy?
I don't think that's true. I think if you look at the final and the semi-finals, one of our best players is one of our academy players, Devonta Campbell. So we have players who come up through the academy. Also this season, if you recognize, we have a situation that we wanted to play more players from the academy in the first team, but there is a transfer restriction because we had players who actually play for Brownstone in the Tier 2 competition. So they couldn't transfer back in the middle of the season to us. So I think that also really hindered us this season. But I think if you look overall, we have players from the academy who consistently train with us and play with the first team.
Mm-hmm.
If I answer the first part of the question in terms of Mount Pleasant by the best players, I don't think that is the case. But I think you, Ryan, you would have played football in Jamaica before. What I, as a coach or a person in football, wants to see is players and coaches to be treated with respect. And when I say respect, I mean respect with compensation. Players have responsibility, they have family, right? Now, if everybody at least is giving players and coaches a respectable level of compensation, I think the level of the football will also rise, because players will now see it as a job as opposed to something that they're doing the pastime. So I think if Mount Pleasant is leading the way in this, I think what more clubs need to do is to see how they can now find a way now to really raise the standard, to really come up so the football in Jamaica can be something that people can actually live off of. Instead of criticizing Mount Pleasant and this and that, I think they need to rise to the level that they can now pay players and staff something that they can actually live off of.
But coach, it's not just about money, you know, because I've been speaking to the boss himself and people in the club. I think this year is something I think you guys make a big change this year, because previously I hear that and the previous coach, like players usually go to party, them the focus and all of them things. How do you guys get them to commit to what they want to achieve this season and have player less going party and have player training harder this year?
I think when you create a professional environment where there is honesty amongst everybody, there's transparency among the group, people understand what they're here to do, and you don't actually try to bog down grown men. I think you try to work out a system that actually works for everybody, because it's hard for players, especially at this age, to stay in for 9 months not going out. So everything is about moderation and with control. So you'll have moments where players are allowed to go out, but certain times leading into a game, if you allow them to go out before, once you get closer to a game, automatically when you ask players to stay in, they will understand that they have to stay in, because outside of that, they're normally allowed to go out and enjoy themselves. Family can come, they can have family time and all of those things, because at the end of the day, you have to create that environment that is livable and that they are comfortable in. It's not a boot camp they're running or a prison. Once you start to run a boot camp or prison, you'll have players rebelling and players trying to break the rules or try to circumvent the rules. You have to create an environment that really gives towards players actually having an opportunity to really enjoy themselves when it's time to enjoy themselves. And when it's work time, you work hard. Once you give the work, you'll get the time off to go and relax and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. So you guys board in for this year?
Yeah, man. I think most of the year we actually are living in St. Anne's.
Okay, that's great. Well, coach, you know, I have to ask you this. You know, many times when people are talking about the best coach right now in Jamaica, some of the best coach in Jamaica, your name are the first one for top the list, right? In Jamaica. But when
I've never heard a discussion with my name on it, Ryan, to be honest. I've never seen a list or a discussion with Coach Ferguson on it.
no,
Coach Ferguson get zero credit.
No. I talk about on the internet, you know. When you talk about people talk about you on these platforms, down in the comment section, when people in the high places, I say, when people give other coaches a chance, they must say, yo, what about the JC coach? He's one of the best coach right now in Jamaica. And most of the time, the people them in a high places said, listen, you don't want the job. You don't want to Jamaican. You don't want to do nothing with Jamaican football. Cause most of the time, I tell you, the man in the high places say you don't want it, you know.
I'm surprised by that comment. I'll give you a history though. A few years ago, I was approached for a position in the Federation. As you know, I've worked in the Federation before. I think my last stint there ended in 2017. Yeah, in 2017. But I've been approached a few years ago, and we had discussions informally, but it never materialized to the level of actually making an advance towards the national program. And then I heard an interview or a report on a sports program one night that I declined the position offered to me. which was not true. It was not factual then, if I may say. But I've always had that love for my country, and once I'm asked to serve, once everything is right, and I think that is where the problem is at. Once everything is not right, I will accept the position. But once everything is right, and when I say everything, it's not about money, because I'm a person who have coached my country before for free, and I'll do it again for free. But the reality is, once certain things are not right, I won't accept it. So I think that is where the problem is, that I've never ever said to anybody that I don't want to coach my country.
You're right, because most of the time when the name come up, them say you want too much. You want assistant coach, you want goalkeeper, you want... May I tell you what them are saying, brother? Me have conversation, and this is half the year. This is half the year thing. Them say, you
but I'll
want
always
too
ask
much.
for those, Ryan, you know.
Eh?
Because no good, I'll always ask for those. No good programs will not work without that. And if you have a national program that cannot provide those things, it makes no sense. If you look at my past teams that I've worked, people will say all kind of things about me, which I don't care. But I will not enter a program that doesn't have the basic support staff or is not willing to provide the basic support staff. One person or two cannot coach a team. Cannot happen. That's not best practices, and I will not do it at the international level.
Okay. Okay. I agree with it. I agree with it. 100% agree. But you see, this are the thing where the man come here, I tell you, probably you know watch a comment section, but most of the time when they said who no want, and the people them say yo, always you. I can tell you this on this show, people don't know the comments say, what about the JC coach? Why wouldn't I try him? Why wouldn't I make him be the assistant coach for the senior team? And the answer said, you always want too much. But I must say, it's never about money.
I'll give you a joke on that, Ryan, since you mentioned that. Did you know that a few years ago, Coach Whitmore requested me to be his assistant in the senior national program?
Yeah.
And that was when it was said publicly on a report, and I think it was TVJ, that Ferguson declined the offer, which was not true. And from that moment, people started to say that I don't want to coach my country and all kind of foolishness, which is not true. But that conversation that we had in that moment, they were not willing to do certain things, you know, and they never wanted to give Coach Whitmore what he requested. And that's the reality.
But seems like this I bring a guy a great virgin. Come here, tell you, know, what the man must say, brother. All the time your name come up, them saying I want it. Your name X off for the list, Bridget. So I'm glad we have put some clarity to that.
Yeah, man, it has to be said. It has never been about money for me for the national program. I remember even having a conversation with a high-ranking official in JFF who approached me once, and I said to them that I don't even need a contract from you. I have a contract with Jamaica College. I'll do this for free, but it has to be under these circumstances. And the official said, I'll get back to you. And that was the end of it. Because they won't get back to me on those conditions. So it has never been about money. It will never ever be about money. I'm a patriotic person. I love Jamaica. I've never tried to live anywhere else. I've gotten opportunities to coach other countries in the Caribbean, and I've never been really attracted to those because in my mind, there's no country in the Caribbean that can compete with Jamaica if we have everything right in place.
Yeah. Yeah. But one more thing, coach, I'm going to ask you still. See? Me hearing the grapevine say the same thing happen. These things where you're asking the national team for when couple years ago when JC interviewed for the job, you won't get most of these stuff. And you did not take the job them time.
Your grapevine seemed to be a very good one.
Yeah, man.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, man. But no, because this is a chucks. What may I tell you, say, yo, there are people in the thing who call me and I say, Ryan, this is how this coach has staying. The first time JC
Ryan,
got to him.
let me say something to you, Ryan. I've been at JC. Based on what you said, I requested certain things. I've been at Mount Pleasant, and based on what you said, I requested certain things. And what is consistent with both places that I've been at is that we have brought success to those organizations. So obviously, what I'm holding out for works. I'm not asking for anything elaborate. I don't even ask for a video analyst. I don't ask for a sports science or a sports medicine person. I just ask for the basics. And I think every good program needs the basics. And if our country cannot provide that, we're in problem. The national coach came here the other day. You saw what he requested, you saw what he brought. Right?
Yeah.
He's still in my mind. He needs probably one or two more that he's requesting from the federation. Hopefully, for Gold Cup or for Olympic for World Cup qualifiers, we get those people because it is very important that he has these pieces behind him to really support him to get the job done.
Me message and tell you the thing them way want still. Now put it out not the ear still, but me tell you way want. Because him still need a couple more pieces. But coach, what me really want to ask is still, coach. See? You know, so me not lie still, coach. I want to say something, but I don't think I'm supposed to say it.
If you have to think twice, that means you're probably not supposed to. But go ahead now.
I don't know if I'm going to say it now because, you know, say, when I went to Mount Pleasant, a top person called me in the football and say, you're Ryan. A dangerous. May I tell you, God Almighty, that you sit down in the chair. Say, God could have strike me if I lie, me I tell you. The man said to me, say, Ryan, and the coach, I'm afraid that, you know, the coach there know how to read the game is a good coach, is a good addition coach with more add to him team. Right? And boy, may I tell you, coach, see, come back there. It come back, they come on the whole place. Stir up the whole place.
We're student of the game, Ryan, so we always going to continuously learn. And we don't learn just one way. We try to learn from everybody. And we try to improve every single day. You know, the sacrifices, the level of dedication that we give to the craft. That's the reason why we attain some level of success. Along with some level of luck, but you create your luck as you go along. Yeah. But I've been fortunate so far to be lucky, put it that way.
All right, coach. Somebody asked what license you have, what coaching license you have.
All right, so locally, so in Jamaica they have right now, right up to the CONCACAF A license. I'm actually a CONCACAF B license coach here. But as I said before in a previous program I did with you, I did some studies in Germany, I did some studies in Peru. So those are not any official license. I wouldn't say a UEFA B or a UEFA C, but I did some diplomas in those two places.
Oh, so you went to school in Germany for your coaching?
I went to a university for a few months to do a coaching course there.
Yeah. And you know, say funny enough, you know, say 2 nights ago we talk about Germany, if you notice, coach, Germany, if you're looking at the Bundesliga, them bust the most coach, young coach, 37, 38, 30. I think Germany, the mag with Germany I use me at Telebridging. Them give them coach them opportunity. And them have a good coaching school over there.
They're very deliberate about what they do and how they do things. Everything that you do in football, there's a method to it. I tell people that football is a science and an art. And if you can master both, then you're on your way to success. So even how we periodize the team to peak in the latter part of the season, that's a science. It's not about just playing and rushing through first round and then when you reach the latter part of the season, you have nothing in the tank. So it's how you periodize your program to reach to the back end at your optimum. One of the things that we were very disappointed about this season was the Links Cup in terms of the timing. We never knew about it from the start of the competition, so we never added to our periodization plan. So when it came in the middle of the season, we couldn't have gotten distracted by it and tried to win it at all costs, because had we done that, it would have messed with our periodization plan, which would not afford us to reach to the back end of the season in the Premier League, which was the main target in our optimum. So we had to make a decision in terms of, should we go for the Links Cup or should we just avoid that and just to continue trying to reach peak maximum in the Premier League at the end of the season.
Okay, and you guys peak at the right time. Trust me, the peak come at the right time. But somebody, I asked that question and them say you don't have to give out everything, but them say what tactics Mount Pleasant play? What tactics and the style of play you guys play at Mount Pleasant?
So, to be honest, what we try to do is to implement a possession-based style, which takes time. So, still not the finished product, but we're trying to play a possession-based style, but it's not possession for the sake of possession. So, we try to play a possession-based style with the intent to penetrate. So, overall, that's our attempt. Were we good at it? I don't think we were the most fluent at it this year. But I think as a game model that with time, it is something that we can develop to a level that is worthy to be on the next level. Because if you're going to translate your football to CONCACAF or the Caribbean, you have to have this type of play. You go in those competitions and you're trying to play a transitional game. You can go so far, but it won't work against teams who can control possession against you. So you have to play in a way that you're building towards the next level, and we're building towards trying to compete in the Caribbean and CONCACAF. So you have to implement a method or a game model that is translatable at the next level. So I think that's what we're trying to do. Not perfect yet, nowhere near it, but I think it's something that we're trying to master eventually.
Okay, fair enough. Coach, Grapevine again. You're not supposed to go to a big club in a Portugal for go study.
Yes, I have a 1 month professional observation stint at a premier club in Portugal.
So when you're going, are you put that on hold right now?
Well, I still honestly haven't confirmed the timeline for that yet. But it's flexible because an agent that I work very close with, he's the one who actually made the connection for me. So it is something that once I can clear my calendar and I find the time for it, I can call him and I can go.
Coach, as I'm saying, coach, I like the way your team them play. You understand? And it's especially the JC team. I know I see Mount Pleasant. See you put in similar thing and the coaching staff at Mount Pleasant and thing. Coach, how important it is for you to go in overseas to get this knowledge? Because I always beat the coach and say, yo, them need to use their own money and make some links and go get some footballing education in a coach. How important that is for a coach?
It's important, but I don't think it's the only way you can get the knowledge. I think nowadays it's a lot more easier. The access to information, the access to material, the access to people in expertise position is readily available. For example, I don't know if people follow me on probably Twitter. So on my Twitter feed, I communicate daily with hundreds of people in football in UK and in other parts of Europe on a daily basis. We converse, we share ideas. So you don't have to necessarily, again, go there alone to get the knowledge. You know, you can actually have networking that you can actually share information, you can share materials, and you can learn without actually going there. But going there actually is the icing on the cake. Because actually being in the environment actually transforms your entire way of thinking. So I think it's important. But there are other means and ways now that you can get it. You can read, you can have, as I said, networking and stuff with other people in terms of sharing best practices.
Okay, fair enough, coach. No, so maybe over for a longer time still no coach. And thing. But coach.
Season over, man, so I'm a little bit freer now than I would have been a few weeks ago.
Yeah. What's the name on Twitter though?
Coach Ferguson.
Yeah, me need to come over there for see how go. Can you really post much on Instagram still?
If you're not an Arsenal supporter, you'll be sadly surprised. I'm just warning you.
No, sir, no.
Arsenal a lot.
Arsenal. Oh, you're right. But Arsenal, Mikel Arteta Buckley, man. Him Buckley coach, man. Him Buckley, big time. But coach, what you think about because the people themselves ask you, what you think about the national coach now and our chance in the Gold Cup? Qualify for the World Cup. What you feel about this coach?
Well, I've had the privilege of meeting him a few times. He actually attended a few sessions at Mount Pleasant. We actually had a few conversations. And I like him. I think he has good ideas. He has a clear path in terms of what he wants to do. But I think, Ryan, one of the biggest thing for him or for any coach in the national program is to have that support behind him. So once he has that support behind him, I think he will gain success for Jamaica.
Boy, coach, I have to respect you in a bridging. Hey, coach, you know, so I have to have a different respect for you still, because see them look thing here, coach, man, because sometimes, you know, coach, I not lie still, no, some of the coach them brought the administration too bad, man. Some of the coach them, if them can strong like what you strong, would have a better Jamaica bridging, man. Sometimes the coach them, as the man them call them run and coach the national team and without the support. About 9 times that you talk about supporting the coach, for success,
One man can never coach a team, Ryan. If you look at Pep Guardiola winning the treble recently, if you look, those research is support staff. You have about 20 at support staff.
20?
Right? And that's the technical side. If you go even further, it's over 40, 50 people that support what he does on a daily basis. That's the next level.
Oh. Boy, coach, I really appreciate you take the time, to seems like the people them love it. And it seems like the people them love it, you know what I mean? So it's a pleasure to have you in a coach. So coach, so what are your plans for JC still, coach? What are your plans for JC this year? For Manning Cup coming up?
To be honest, I have a contract with Jamaica College. I have to put it out there. I'm still the coach for Jamaica College. Mm-hmm. And Jamaica College will always be what Jamaica College is, with or without Coach Fergie. We'll always be competitive. And we'll always challenge for whatever titles that there. We have a structure in place that will always help us to carry on that success. Mm-hmm. But definitely, we're definitely trying our best this season to also defend our crown.
Mm. Yeah, man. But coach, so Mr. United asked me if he want to be a head coach in our JPL team in the future.
I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I'm really comfortable where I'm at Mount Pleasant. We have a very good partnership. We have a very good structure. We're still building certain areas of the club. We have different phases that we want to dominate or to complete. And I can tell you now that we are still in phase 1 of the project that we started at Mount Pleasant. So I think if we're in phase 1 and we can crown ourselves as champions, I think the future is actually very bright. So that's somewhere that you would want to be based on what we know that the future holds for Mount Pleasant Football Academy.
Mm-hmm. Coach, he's a teacher, right?
So I resigned my position about 9 months ago to take up the job at Mount Pleasant. So I resigned as a teacher. I taught for 9 years. Yeah, but I'm no longer a teacher in the classroom.
Oh, so what school you usually teach?
I taught at JC for 4 years. Before that, I was at George Headley and Hydel.
Knowledge, coach. Knowledge. But anyway, coach, really appreciate you take the time out. Trust me, coach. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, Ferguson. Coach, nah lie. Behind the scene, back of the scene, back of the class, you have my respect, Bridget. Trust me, he's a man stand for something. And a them type of people there. My energy really match it. You get to me, I say? So, big up yourself. What the last thing I said to the Mount Pleasant? I be a woman support Mount Pleasant in a Ferguson.
So before we address the Mount Pleasant people, so to be honest, Ryan, that's something I always respect about you. So you as a person where I go talk the thing straight. If Fergie forget beaten, Fergie I get beaten. If Fergie forget praise, Fergie I get praise. If JF forget beaten, them I get beaten. If JF forget praise, them I get praise. And that is what we need, objectivity. We don't need to be friends with somebody to praise them or to criticize them. Because at the end of the day, we are doing it with no ill intent. We are doing it to better the football. So the respect I have for you in terms of how you put your thing across on the program is the same. So that's just what I have to say. But in terms of Mount Pleasant people, they support us right to the end. We had rocky times and they never really gave up on us. What they are seeing now is the fruits of their support. And I think they can expect a lot more success in the future. The hardest one is normally the first one. I'll just leave you with that. The hardest title is normally the first one. Indirectly, I can also say this, that I have secretly managed to defend my Premier League title. I'll just leave you with that.
All right, coach. Big up yourself, man.
I've
Coach,
secretly
anytime.
managed
to
defend my Premier League title. So we won it last season, and we defended it this season, just with a different team. All right?
Hold on. You win it half of you?
We said we won it last year, right?
Yeah.
And we defended it this season, but just with a different team. So you'll do the math.
Okay. All right. Big up yourself, coach. Enough love and respect. Really do appreciate it. Yeah.
Bless up, Ryan.
All right. Enough respect, coach. Hey, people, what am I telling you now? One thing it mean, people. Sometimes I don't really listen to a lot of the people in the comment section now because them always come for try to show off all when me have a good vibes. You get the message? I tell you already, say people. You see the real people them in the football, rate Ryan LFC. The real people them in the football in Jamaica and across the world, rate Ryan LFC. Now, Kyle, I call you out, man. Kyle from Reggae Boyz supporter. You're going too bad now. You understand? You is a man of respect. I'm not going to lose respect for you. Because they always say when you lose respect for people, so easy, you never rate them for morning. But me I tell you this, me I criticize you tonight, but me rate you said way. So if you want vex, you vex. So Kyle, months on top of months, you're on the coach's decks, you're on the Ryan LFC, you're on the Talawa, you're on the military, you're on over I Am Sure Sports, you're all over the platform. Talking about the JFF need to stop hire them friend and company who cannot get the job done. I'm not saying management can't get the job done. I'm just sure uno or hypocrite with some of you guys is. You see when uno friend them get in the position, oh, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Now, Kyle, may I tell you this, brother? Stop your foolishness, brother. Stop your foolishness. Yeah? Because these things lead corruption. Now, if the JFF want someone to a manager, why the JFF never put it out in the observer? For everybody, apply for it. Up to management himself could have applied for it. I could have said, yeah, everybody get a fair chance. So why? Because our friend, management, our friend, we can't criticize and people ask about management qualification. Everybody open at them feelings. Kyle, wanna stop it now, man. And now you cataract. we chat off your mouth on YouTube, brother. Brother, remember you're there all over the place, you know. You bounce from other channel to that channel, other channel. Every channel you go, you throw a word on the man who you now go back on them channel. Yeah, man, a coaches decks me thing there. Yeah, man, a Mannings man me thing there. No. Make sure your name man in a fall out, because nobody can be good for too long. Because you're both it. You're there all over the place. And by the way, remember me are the first one for kick you off our show up on YouTube. Me, Ryan LFC. Kick you off. Remember, I'm here the first one. Brother, you're both it, brother. You need to stay one place, brother. The other day, you beat Rudolph Speed with conflict of interest. I'm if you see you the I Am Sure Sports, I laugh up and I Sir Speed, because you want Anthony Grant in the team. You forgot who kick out Anthony Grant out of the team? Oh, Sir Speed. I run behind Speed, Fractail. Brother, on a weak, brother. On a stand for nothing, brother. On a week, you can't talk to me, you know. One thing me I telling you, you know. You can't say, oh, Ryan, make up the bag of nice. Yeah. I am hey, people. Yeah. Hey, let me tell hey, Kyle, you better behave yourself and relax. You hear what Jason say? Make that pass, brother. And you see, come bring it up back, brother. Kyle, humble yourself, brother. Because you are the one who always a balls of Jeff for hire them friend and company. I know me and lick out for Mannings, man, and I say certain thing about corruption. About the organ. Everybody make it seems like say me are the bad one. Oh, me not for question. Oh, dare you question one of my fellow YouTuber them. Brother, righteousness right dealing in a brother. But guess what? One thing in the Ryan LFC, you know. This Kyle Wallets. Me I go see the whole of you. Kyle, me telling you, right or so. All of you are uphold with this Mannings man thing. And I make up a bag of nice. Me, Ryan LFC. Let me take off my glasses and tell him, see where the camera there? See the camera there? Me, Ryan LFC, I go there right or so. And soon I come back down and bow down to me and I say, oh, yeah, you're a genius, you're God. Watch. Remember what me tell you now. Yeah? Because you fall for every little thing. Yeah? It's the other day you take on Speed. Hey, my children say God not sleeping. You see the other day, oh, Sir Speed, this, Kyle, Sir, this. And one little time, where I tell him man the truth, I say him should have done the press conference. Right time I come in and I show you know people. Right time. Because you're going to let me an idiot and me a fool on YouTube. I want to know. Everything when I call out, it come to. Remember me I say, me Ryan LFC I beat the president and the whole of them. And me I taught this in 2 year advance, said them have to come on and show you whether them like it or not. Me I tell you, say them have to come on and show you. All you hear them and make up them nice. Because them know me have the people them. But guess what? Them now come use that channel here. The other day I say, you Kyle, take on Speed for Mannings man show. And the man get up in his feelings where you tell him the right thing, say. We are trying to build the product of Jamaica. The man accept, don't turn up at the press conference and give some look full boy him up on board down a teach field. Brother, the biggest game in the history of Jamaican football is Jamaican Premier League. And you turn up. I prefer you come in at the press conference and talk off your mouth and say, yo, me need me youth them to get back the phone. It's wrong. The youth them need to get back them phone. It's wrong. The youth, the organization, they need to get back them phone. But how can you be a part of the board and the man them have the conversation with you, Rudolph Speed? But guess what? So Rudolph Speed now, remember you know, me showing you how hypocrite them people are, you know, in a Jamaican football now. Me not stop calling them out, you know. Or remember the local team name from them where the Tropical Maroon never turn up for a game. And what them do? Them take 6 points from them and charge them. Who are going to come out of this? Rudolph Speed do not turn up for the press conference. What going to come out of this Jamaica? Nothing. Because Rudolph Speed do what him like in a Jamaican football. I him run Jamaican football. Rudolph Speed run Jamaican football. Nothing now come out of it. I may ask Chris Williams, Me I ask the CEO, what going to come out of this? Me I talk to the president them, what going to come out of this? Me see the whole on here run and kiss up man ass. I want to know people, when you're idiot, the law only go for other people, but it not go for them. What my crickets are going to say? You can imagine the biggest JPL final. The biggest final now. The president know me at all. My crickets. And them money I run our football. The biggest game in Jamaica. And the organization call the president and say, hey, Prezi, we need you to be a part of this, you know. We need you. Because we're going to have the two captains, them are going to introduce the player them to you and things. And we're going to have a whole heap of special people before the game. The game going to start at 7 o'clock Jamaican time. Come on time. The man them call my crickets 5 days in advance. Monday, them call him. Remember, you know, come early. Tuesday, them call him. Remember, come at the JPL final early. But the man yet still the man them call him 5 days advance, him still turn up. And him are the leader for Jamaican football. My crickets come at the final late. The man come at the final late. Why you come late? And you're the leader. You know, show an example of them man we are run behind. And I make it look like say them man are the nothing. Brother, we not stand for righteousness. We kiss up ass too much. As we turn friend with the man them. As we turn friend with the man them, we kiss up ass. And now call out the truth. We kiss too much ass, brother. The one look at time you, Kyle. That for sure say them man and a change. You tackle the man, and me here you say to him, say, yo. Me here you say to him, say, yo. That means say you can't get the diaspora money. You hear the man tell you? My youth, Rudolph Speed is a very feisty boy. When it don't come talk about you, boy, you not get the money. Them man that tell us they want your money. Rudolph Speed, them man they very feisty. Them man they cannot change. You see him act humble, but him have another side to him. So Kyle, when you can go and kiss up ass and go and run behind them and go like say them I do. Me see you from the other day in the Kyle Wallets. And now, hate me now, come and call you tonight. Hate me. You don't have to deal with Ryan LFC, because that's what I want to do. Yeah, when I call on you out, for try, teach you know, and educate you about these people, you believe say, oh, means an attack against Uno. But Uno don't realize what them money are do. Uno don't realize what them money are do to the football, brother. Them money are cripple the football, brother. Speed need to focus on Cavaliers. Him very good at doing him job. Every board Speed depend. Every single board Rudolph Speed depend. Almost every sporting board this brother here depend. The other day, I see Kyle take him on. The hear the man tell Kyle, brother, you keep your money, we don't want your money. And 2 weeks ago, you said, yeah, man, make sure that you line up the coach's money, the diaspora try put together to give back for send the coach. Them man on a change, Kyle. So you can go on, me were there, righteousness. You can go on there, make it believe so me are the bad one. But guess what? You never get a shock on your life, you see. Remember me, Ryan, it's a time. What me always tell you, it's a time. Time is the master, you know. Kyle Wallace, time is the master. And me go here, when I say, yo, Ryan, brother, a big wall in front of you, you know, one white one, you know. You can see it, you know, but you can't see what's behind it. So you there, kiss up them money ass. Them money now change, brother. And everybody make it seems like me are the bad one. And me are war with everybody. While me are war with them money for Jamaican football get better. Eh? Kyle, me I go live for see. Uno come back and say, Ryan, did it right? Ryan know where I say. I go laugh off of some of the people. Me I go laugh off of some of you because you don't even know who you are dealing with, brother. Them man just fix up them reputation because election come up. We don't hear about nothing. Rudolph Speed miss a press conference and nothing to come out tight. We don't hear nobody talk about tight. But guess what? My cricket's not going to do nothing because Rudolph Speed is a manager who going to campaign for him. Rudolph Speed can do anything in a Jamaican football and nothing come out tight. Because of them man, they run it. And the rest of bootlicker them behind Rudolph Speed in the JFF. And them man gonna kiss up them ass and rate up them man there. Oh, Sir Speed. Them man they do nothing for about Sir Speed, brother. But me I tell you, say Jamaican people, me I say, Father God, hey, me I say, yo, it's a time. It's a time. Remember me, Ryan LFC, I just kick back in that chair and say, yo, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just go on easy. I'm just go on take the fight, you know. I'm just go on take the beating. Because guess what? Ryan LFC is the bad one. I am the bad one. I am the bad one. I'm now look for no help. Me nah look for no help. Me nah look for no help. Rudolph Speed missed the press conference, brother. The man missed the press conference, brother. Yeah. Kyle, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live on here with Ryan LFC.
What's up, Ryan?
I'm doing good, Kyle, man.
You sure?
Kyle, I'm doing fine, Kyle. Kyle, me see you as a man. Listen, man, let me talk. Let me tell you. Kyle, me see as a man where always a call for righteousness. Say them man hire too much of them friend. And them friend them now do the job. Or can we still have Rice Simpson assist Mannings, man? Where am I assist him for do? Make me a mistake? Them man are failing at them job and we give him a next position. At them thing that we are talking about. So we Mannings man I learn from a man who fail Rice Simpson. So what you expect I got happen to Mannings man? Now, you're there, me talk enough, me go give the time for talk, because me see the all I want to leak out, but no, the whole I want turn friend with this administration and make me like me are the bad one. But guess what? Me I go watch you. Your time for talk now, because me now go stop you.
Now, hold on. Let's walk it through and contextualize it. All right? Because we all on the same page looking for the same thing. We all want a better GFM. Right? So we can agree on that. Now let's just deal with the Mannings man issue. All right? People believe that there's a conflict of interest because he is now working with the GFM. And they are right to think so. Right? Now, the issue with a conflict of interest is this. How you deal with a conflict of interest is you have to declare publicly that you are associated with an entity or a company. Mannings man has done that. So once he has done that, what comes next is criticism. And you have all right, like anybody else, to question the motive of Mannings man's position. That is just fear. Okay? Now, my issue is this. Mannings man has made his position public. The GFF have made their position public. They said that they need help.
GFF make it public. Say Mannings man are the manager. They make it public.
No, hold on, man. Mr. Chunk says, I was listening to, I believe it was Coach's program. He says, if we believe that we have an asset like Mannings man that we can use, and we are going to use him. So that to me means that they have intention of basically using him, right? How it happened, where it happened, I don't know. But I see that he's in Austria. Now, my position is simple. We know Mannings man. He's a good youth. He will advocate for what is wrong. And he will advocate for what is right. And he'll fight against what is wrong. But it's up to you and others to basically keep him on his toes so that things work out well. That is where I stand with all of this issue. Simple as that. I don't have nothing against you, but you know, it's not as if he just came on and said that he's willing to help the GFF. I'm sure that if the GFF asks you for help, that you're willing to help them. Granted that you're going to do the right thing.
Am I lying?
Administration,
not helping this administration.
Even if it means that they turn around and do the right thing,
not helping this administration. Sorry.
I asked you a question.
I'm answer your question again. This administration
Okay,
not a change, Kyle.
Okay.
Me not help this
fine.
administration do nothing.
All right. So I respect your decision, but some of us think otherwise. We believe that probably it will turn around. Let me ask you a question, right? Okay, let me ask you a question. Did the previous Gen Sec ever come on your show and give you an interview?
Yes.
I'm talking not Chong, I'm talking the other one.
Oh no, sir. But
okay,
no,
thank you. So
that means
you see
come give me an interview. Where are Kyle?
I am saying that you're seeing changes taking place slowly.
No changes now, my brother. Dennis Strong fool me. I'ma find him out.
Me fool you.
Him fool me, him cheat me. Him cheat me. I'ma catch up on him. And what Kyle, only no see what go on, man. A big wall there. See the wall there? Right there, so. See the wall there, say the wall. It's a wall that. But the people them are see. But them can't see behind it.
Let me ask you another question. Mr. Chung basically come into our organization that was in turmoil, right? And he's working under the old constitution of the GFL. Basically, FIFA come in and tell them that they have to reorganize and implement a new constitution. Don't you think that he's hamstrung by the old constitution as the things that he can get done?
Walk away.
But he's in there to try and make a difference and change the program. So basically,
you need to walk away.
He have to work with the hold on, Ryan. That is an option. Yes, he can walk away and leave them and make them drop on them face.
But what do you think what's going to happen if Dennis Chung come out and say, people, hold on, man, because righteousness right here, you know. If Dennis Chung come out and say, people of Jamaica, I am resigning, I'm going on TVG, I'm going on CVM, I'm resigning. Listen, I can't deal with the people them work at the JFF. My job is difficult. Done. Resign. Done. Okay. You don't think that would have be a big uproar in Jamaica if Dennis Chung do that?
Of course it will, but let's go back further. Let's say that Dennis Chung didn't come in and help them out when the previous Gen Sec.
Tell me some of the thing that Dennis Chung help. Tell me,
Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan, let me make the point.
Make a point. Let me go for your water.
It is bread on you. Now, I'm supposed to make a point to an empty screen. That's not rational. So I will wait until Ryan comes back to make my point. Don't make sense.
Yeah, go ahead, man. No, man, I'm not cut you off again.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Let's say that Dennis Chung did not come in when Gainer stepped away and the JFF dropped on its face. Right? Would we have the females qualifying for the female World Cup? Okay, that is number one. Would we have a new coach? That is number two. So basically, he came in to basically work within a feeling system to try and turn it around. And keep in mind, when Chung came in, it's the same time that FIFA was basically down there telling the JFF that they need to straighten up themselves. Okay, so we have come a long way. Not saying that everything is perfect, brethren, but we're on a path to basically see changes. What's coming up next is we're going to have a constitution. Okay, we're going to have a vote that's coming up, which is good. And I believe that the JFF should be challenged. I don't care who challenged them, but they need to be challenged to basically know that people aren't satisfied because competition is healthy. They have to answer for all of the crimes that they have done back in the past. Now, if Chung is there and he can make a case saying that he can do better with this new constitution under this new election, then we're on a better road, Ryan. It is a process. It can't happen overnight. And management will be a part of that. Now it's up to you and other vloggers to basically keep them fired to the wheel. And I don't blame you if you want to burn out man's man or whoever, burn out me. Okay? But some of us go and vex and some of us go and see the vision to make changes. That's all I have to say.
Okay, all right.
All right, brethren? And me and you are still brethren, same way. Although we agree to disagree, this is my position.
All right, sir.
All right?
Now fight
All right, cool.
per your position. All right, big up yourself.
All right.
People, this administration, let me tell you this, people. If me did want to work for the JFF, me in that long time. Yeah? Me not work with no corrupt organization. None. And all when we have a new regime in this administration, me still not gonna work for them. My job is for having these talk show and talk for the youth them in a Jamaica. And Demo, you're the another one too. Come here, go put some fire on that Demo. Yeah? What wrong to you? What to you, Demo? Demo, what to you? A Kyle come up with this thing, you know, and me I do my thing, you know. Right. Inform, brother. I forgot, Kyle, you need to call back. You need to call back, Kyle. The other day, when Speed tell him, say, hey, I don't need the diaspora money. We can't keep the diaspora money. We can't keep the diaspora money. Remember, you know. Remember, Kyle supposed to help to send or to pay for two of these coach for go do them license. And the ear will come out of Rudolph Speed mouth. After Rudolph Speed say more help, the man said they more help. Fun for help with these coaching in a Jamaica. And he might talk to a man, Kyle Wallace, the main man where they behind it. And then me hear him say, Kyle, I don't need the diaspora money. I don't need the diaspora money. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need this. And see there, at them man we are here. Sir. Me telling you people of Jamaica, you not see what's coming. But guess what? I'm going to be here drinking my water and laugh. Yeah, man. I drink my water and I laugh. You see me? Games them a play. Games them a play. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
All right, I'm good. All right, so let me ask you something, Ryan, right? What's your motive? Like this thing with you and management and the JFF, right? What is your motive? Because you really have said some things, but we really want to understand. Like, are you upset that management is working for the JFF?
Carla, me have a problem with Craig Butler when we beat him? Do I have a problem? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
When I beat my cricketer, I make much video about him. When I beat Tapper Whitmore, I make much video about him. When I beat Rudolph Speed, when I beat Craig Butler, when I beat everybody, players and everybody, do I have agenda?
No, that's why I'm asking.
So what's the problem? So why you call me and ask me what's the motive? Brother, I just done four. Hold on. I just done 4 video on Mannings, man. Compared to the rest of man them. Compared to Speed. How many years you call this show and ask if me have agenda? And what's the motive? But when I want a friend.
So Ryan, answer.
Hold on now. You ask me a question, I give you the answer. So I want you to answer now. So don't hold on. When you talk, I'm gonna allow you to talk.
Right.
Me now go cut you off. But me I tell you, say, me don't tell you what me I tell you. Me I have no agenda against Manning, man.
All right. All right. Even if you not have no agenda against Manning's, man, right? What's your motive though? Like what you are trying to achieve? You know what I mean? You have to really make people understand.
Come on here talk about my show. Kyle Wallace talk about a comment, bring up a comment. My podcast there. Me not talk about Manning's, man. The podcast come up and me a talk about mannings, man, now. So I like say me directly come here to talk about mannings, man.
Bro, I'm going to ask you again, right? Let me ask you, I'm not going to ask you slower, right? This thing about mannings, man, and whatever, and all right, you seem to have a problem if somebody call a person sir, right? Ryan, let me explain something to you, right? It's not everything can be solved in turmoil, you know.
Jesus
sir,
Christ.
please let me.
Brother, who you hear me a call problem, say me a call and stop come on my show and tell me what me never say, brother. You see me have a problem?
No,
Hold on, man.
Ryan.
Hold on, man. When a man forget them flowers, them get them flowers, brother. When me a talk about Chris Williams, when me a talk about them person, Rudolph Speed no do nothing forget no sir, man. Them a sir, Rudolph Speed. Or Rudolph Speed do forget sir.
No, man, sir, it's common courtesy.
Yeah, come on, sir, man. You say Mr. Speed, man. What kind of sir, man? You can't put sir. Come on, bro. You know,
okay.
You know, Alex Ferguson, them, man. Where you think people get sir on them name? You think them just get that?
Ryan,
come on, Carla, man.
All I'm saying, Ryan, those things are irrelevant. But Ryan, you know me remember? All right. You know me bring it to your attention, say Craig Butler can people at Jamaica and I carry the youth them guys some little small league in England go play. And me and Tennessee and Trevor stand up and war for you against Craig Butler.
It better.
But let me finish.
It better Craig of can the youth them. JFF now do that. If the JFF not do that, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Me stop it there, so. Because you talk about this, right. Craig Butler bring the youth them go Spanish and all of them things. You hear Craig Butler problem go? The other day, them forgot a tournament. Them forgot a tournament down Sweden. Them could even get visa. Left Craig Butler out of this. Craig Butler, we are talking about tonight topic. Nobody move the goalpost.
I find out something to you. I'm hear Craig Butler tell you about your mother and people have to break it down to you and show you how the man disrespect you, right?
Carla, listen to me, man. Listen to me. You see, let me tell you what the phone problem now, brother. Let me tell you the phone problem.
Yeah. Uno, let me
tell you this, Carla. Uno like to see, man, all when a man apologize, a man come and talk to it, I will make bygones by bygones. Uno still want me have up Craig. Just like how me and Speed fall out a whole heap of time, him come back on the show, and them fall out for the right reason. So what? So why you go right? That's a phone problem. Uno know why me chat to Craig Butler. Me no malice with no man, brother. I them always a malice. Me no malice, brother.
No beg the mic. Me I beg you. All right. You go right which part I want you because I said that I set you. So the same thing you apply to Craig Butler and the same thing you apply to Mannings, man, right? Ryan, give Mannings, man, the benefit of all of the doubt and see what happen and see what come out time thing and stop there, what them that call it now, stop there Monday morning quarter before even Sunday. Give man a chance, man. Ryan.
Listen to what I say, man. Brother. Listen to what I say. You ain't tell you need for go do? Get some white rice and wash out your eye, brother.
Right, you know what you are doing?
You know more you do, brother. It seems like you have a problem me talking about Mannings. Because personally I go know. Seems like you have a problem me talking about Mannings. Why you not take off your TV? Carla, why you don't take off it? Why you don't take me off your TV or your phone?
Ryan, you know why I'm not gonna tell you why? Because it's not that serious to me. It is that serious to you.
So what kind of serious, brother? If me take everything serious. Me and nobody in here no friend, brother. More them for the righteousness of the football, brother.
But Ryan, you know, so years are you all right. Your defense mechanism is getting loud and all of that. But you know, if I take you down and bring you down, we'll show you say you're not saying nothing really. But be where you go shout because of that are your way out.
Carla, you know make no sense, brother. Me not gonna make no sense because you not make me talk. One more you want so, go on, man. See Florida, banter.
As what I said to you, my brother, right? The same thing we apply to Craig Butler, we deal with you wicked, disrespect you big time. And the same thing we apply to Mannings, man, who not disrespect you. Him just take up something in the JFF. So me I say, right.
Brother, look how much man that this me. Look how much man that this me, Carla. Look how much man that this me.
But the biggest this me ever see on show the way I deal with you.
Brother, look how much man this me.
Right.
Because me touch on a favorite person.
Ryan, I don't know man's man.
Me are your favorite person, brother, cause you back something that wrong, brother. You understand for nothing, brother.
You know what my favorite person? You'll be surprised. You know why you?
Me? You can't. No, sir, brother. No, sir. No, sir.
All right.
No, sir.
So why you? All right.
No, sir.
Right. All right. You know why that? You know why you think I'm your favorite person? Because look at this. As we said to you the other night.
Jesus
Christ. Me agree with you 8 times, and me probably disagree with you 2 times. But because me there, so I try to show you things from a different perspective. You're my favorite. Me stay up and watch your program, brother. Only your program alone me call. Me not call nobody else. Brother, remember say me start the light, start the fire under Craig Butler and bring on attention to everything.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Weak fire. Which fire? Carla. Every fire where you start by mute it and me start it, brother.
You remember the time
I ask you a question. You seen other vlogger talk about this man thing. You see the whole of them duck it and hide it.
Well, Ryan, all right, let me show you a thing, right? The only other vlogger out there, a coach means saying what's a man's man a friend. And then you have military Guna, where military Guna program is a different kind of program. And then you have JT and JD over. So
me alone talk about it, brother.
Right.
Me talk about all of the tough topic them, brother. Man, afraid forget tonight, brother.
Well, Ryan, all right, Ryan.
Brother, listen what me I say to you, brother. If you say, listen, either that idea to me, you say me are your favorite person, you know. But you know, say, me not stand for foolishness. Oh, you for say you're my favorite, you support me, and me are your favorite. And you don't know what me stand for. You don't know what me stand for. A joke you man. Joke you Carl.
Ryan, you're my favorite person.
No, man. And no, man. You can't tell me that, brother. Me not believe that.
General, listen to what me I say. Everybody's interpretation of justice is different. Me just see it a different way
so,
from
right,
me,
so
General.
I know you not tell me. You just argue with me, you know. You just argue with me. Me ask you a question. What wrong with what me I do? When me I call out? What the difference with all of the rest of people them?
All right, Ryan, let me ask you, right? Just like in everything, right? A coach, just like when I say Whitmore draft for the GSC coach will be my assistant, right? All right. We rate the coach of Jamaica, right? The coach must, this is just my opinion, right? The coach must do something in a management from being around and say, you know what, I probably want a man close to me, you know, to see it go. So Ryan, all me I say is to make we come and put hands and heart together and give management the support. And if it don't work, then we burn him. That's all I'm saying, brother.
So if but me not understand you, brother.
Let me show you.
Jesus Christ, brother. You don't make no sense, brother. You don't make no sense, brother. You don't make no sense, brother. You know, sister, I ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who give Dennis Strong the most support on this thing?
We used to, all right, me stop support him now, just like you.
Why you think me stop support him?
Me realize that Dennis Strong is one big hypocrite.
So me ask you now, why you think me stop having on my show, yeah? And told me, tell him, say, yo, stop, come sell the people them unicorn meat. Why you think me, hold on, man, can we make it look like somebody support nobody? Me support that brother here to the T. But me realize that the virus catch him, and me a try to not make the virus
Who the virus catch? Who the virus catch, Ryan? Who the virus catch?
Dennis Strong.
Yeah, then that's not obvious, Ryan. That's a water on the bridge. We don't rate them the man then no more, Ryan.
So you have to wait till things happen before.
But Ryan, let me ask you something, right? When you talk to Dennis Strong 2 and 3 times and 4 times, did you know say me that go catch a virus?
Dennis, if me know say I go catch a virus. No, me never know say I catch a virus, brother. It's surprised me, brother.
Yeah, but me hear them talk, Ryan. And if Ryan, let me tell you something, Ryan. Just listen to me, my general. Please, me, I beg you, listen to that sentence. You see, inconsistent people don't suddenly become consistent. So you see, if man inconsistent, Ryan, we are going there and we are going north. So this is just my
So what you
opinion,
want
my
me to
general
do? You want me to not talk about this management, for just allow it?
Yeah, just support him and prepare for the hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
No, caller, man. No, man. No, brother. No. No, caller.
Ryan.
Me disagree with that, brother. Me disagree with that, brother.
All right, Ryan. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you, right? And this is just a figure of speech, right? You can't pair with no man. All right, me I go Jamaica, me I go ghetto. And a figure of speech. You can't pair with no man where you can't tell nobody louder man there. If I go break it down to you if you don't know what it means. You can't in a crew and can't tell a man say, yo, louder man there and come. So if you have a coach and the coach can't say, make management come. I rate them, I rate the coach. So like what the coach has said, make management come, Ryan. I could just go and support the coach and do a management a deal with.
All right. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I run there for me. I take another car.
Yeah, man. Stay strong, yeah, me, G?
Yeah, man. Boy, people. Boy, may I tell you, say. May I tell you, brother. You know. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yo, Ryan, what going?
Where are they?
Yeah, I think the people them not really get what I say. What I try do, I try protect Mannings, man, brother. I try make them understand, say, yo, you can't go in an organization where have the problems the JFF have. And I think, you see Mannings, man, as a man, you have a certain standard. I think same should I get involved. But the people them take it like say a bad mind Mannings, and that's not what you're doing. You're just saying the JFF now no change a change. You hope say then it's strong when I do better. I'm going there and him end up stay like all them stay. So next thing and they also make a brilliant point. You basically say, yo, it's a political appointment. Because remember say Mannings man they beat them, especially about Boyce Clark and them other things that when them lie to the people, Mannings man come and tell the truth. Now that him a part of JFF, him can't beat them again, Ryan. So guess what? We lose another soldier in Ryan. Because it's a conflict of interest for him. I work on social media, I do YouTube, and give an honest opinion about what going on the JFF. You get me? I say, it can't work. And the people them now get where I say, we can't support something where we know say not going to work. All it gotta do is strengthen the JFF position and them not going to change. But the people them keep on say a bad mind. And that you do right now try show Mannings and them say you nah beat what him name? God, what the other person where they get the job? Simon Preston. They must say you nah beat Simon. That's how the people them say. They must say you only have strength for Mannings, man.
I feel them think them say what they want to say, brother.
Yeah, but before I cut more and say this, I'm hope the people might get what me I say, sir, you're not try bad mind Mannings, you just say him shouldn't go in there. Because at the end of the day, when things turn bad, them are gonna kick him out because he's a small fry. And then if nothing go wrong, them are gonna say a Mannings fault. We there yesterday I celebrate so Damian Lowe get injured.
What heap of the people them, man? You have to go search for the Damian Lowe video there, man. You see,
I'm not really search it, but I just want to say people, at the end of the day, regardless of what you think about Damian, the man committed to the program, he always show up, even where I play smaller teams. I'm hope Damian are here and I listen. And majority of the fans, them, whether we like your approach to how you play the game or not, we appreciate all the way you do for Jamaica. And stop focus on the negative people, them, Damian. At the end of the day, most of the fans respect you, most of the fans rate you. And we know the injury is not a joke thing. So you see the idiot them when I celebrate, say you get injured and I say, boy, them can't explain on the team. At the end of the day, you have a good partnership with Pinnock, and we need that if we are going to win the Gold Cup. So ignore the foolishness, and we need to do better as a country. Some of the fans, some of the YouTubers, them need to have a certain level of professionalism and do better than what them do. We just want to say big up full line in the comments. Take care.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, baller. Enough respectful down in the comment section. Yeah, man. Boy, I mean, hey, people, let me tell you this, brother. Love the lineup, man. We love the lineup, there, man. Really love the lineup. The people, the phone line is open, you know, because we'll take some more call people. So let's call back some of the people. Oh. I think the person I called a while ago. Yeah, man, the person they called a while ago. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Boss, big up yourself. Brother, first of all, why you call me name and I call me out for some nonsense? Me not get it.
No, me I say, Dimo, come from underneath the bed. Me I call you. Me I say, you come from underneath the bed. Me I call you underneath the bed.
No, what you talk about? Because you mentioned the management thing. You mentioned Kyle
me I say,
and
Dimo, come from underneath the bed. You under the bed. Come from underneath the bed. Me not saying nothing about management. What? You want to say something?
All right, so here's my thing, brother. Because you can't deal with the first caller like that and them other people who are petty, brother. But most of what I say now make no sense whatsoever. Zin, after such a brilliant interview, you know the interview so nice with Ferguson, such a brilliant interview, and all of the positive comments we make. One comment where Kyle say after Ferguson say, yo, Ferguson said, listen, you need a good support team as a coach. Kyle comment was, you know, stop beat down management then, because you can see you need a good support system around you. You pick out that comment and start making a
Kyle support the foolishness, brother. That's I mean, any man when me see we stand for righteousness, what I say. Listen, man. Listen,
no, you talk about that.
Demo, the talk show. Hold on, brother. You know the talk show them go. When the host say hold on, you have to hold on, brother. Just hold on, brother, because you'll get your point. You see the same thing what Kyle them a say. You probably not there around them time, but Kyle and Coach Minzy cataract them and Coach Minzy and say, if the JFF need somebody, what the JFF need to do instead of continue to hire people, them friend and company, what the JFF need to do is to put it into the paper. And so the reason why I call out Kyle, because I realize that Kyle them, I say something different now. Because I one of them friend get the job, I may say, brother, I no fear, because in the usual call out speed, in the usual call out rickets, I say, all of them friend them are higher. And that's why I say, yo, but Kyle is the man who talk about righteousness. So that's why I see Kyle, I say, oh, Kyle behaves from what day? Like the other day, I make a video, I say, Rudolph speed must go. But me and Kyle, I say, who you drop out? Who you drop out? Who you go put in? Who you go put in? Who you go put in? Because Kyle and them and the usual beat them and them. So me I say, what the difference now? What? Because Kyle and them attack now and them attack say, Kyle go support and think. So me realize say, all of the man them I want friend of the man them. So them now see the bad thing when them do the bad thing. So me I say, who not stand for nothing? When them just see that talk, Demo, you out of this, brother. So take yourself out of this. Me no, man. Well, just take yourself out of this, Demo. Take yourself out of this. Kyle them in that talk about righteousness, brother. All of them. From Cranky, from all of them talking about righteousness. Say, hey, if the JFF want to hire somebody, what they can do, put it in the Observer, the Gleaner, cataract them. So me I say, what the difference now? What the difference now? Because what? Chew and the man, my friend. All when me and your friend, I call them out said way. That's all me I say.
So me can't talk. No, you don't preach.
Yeah, go on now, brother. If you call preach.
All right. So JFF ever put out nothing in the Observer.
Make it quick, career keep it.
No, but you can't take the whole of my time. You can't take the whole of my time and then I say,
go on, man.
You know, yo, all right. May I make you finish your show, brother? Big up yourself.
All right, look later, Demo. Because Demo get nine feelings now, Demo. Demo no come for talk. Me I tell Demo, say, yo, just make it quick. Demo just get nine feelings. Come on, Demo, man. You're a man in a brother, man. The man them not stand for righteousness anymore. The man them not stand for righteousness anymore. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good evening, Carla. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, everyone. I think fundamentally what people miss, and I see clearly what you are saying, is that when it comes on to integrity, then they should have gone automatically to the public road of making it a fair situation where everybody who's vying for the position should have gotten that opportunity. And the fact that they did not do that, then you're 100% correct to question the integrity of the JDF. I mean, the JFF. And that's what it really boils down to. It's no friendship or anything else or dislike against any particular person that you may have, but it's just you being you, and you are basically saying, okay, there's no integrity in the process of how they got, the job filled. And I support what you're saying.
Yeah, Carla. That's all right. Just look at this, Carla. I have the point that we have been made. I say, Janu, look at this, Carla. All I'm saying, Carla, is to show yo, if the JFF not even announce it, brother. Imagine you are going to a major tournament, JFF not even announce it. Not even announcement, and Kyle and them money I tell you say them change. Or if you make a big move like that, I ain't announce it, nothing. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, people, man. People, no, come on, people, man. Come on, man. Carla, I don't know how long you watch the show, but I've been Kyle and them, man, the usual stand up for righteousness. Cataract, cranky. All of the man, them. And all of a sudden, the man, them, flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Because the man, them, a friend now. Eh?
Human nature, my friend.
Come on, bro. You can't because he's your friend. One thing, brother. Me, Ryan LFC, I beat Speed, I beat all of them. All when me and them are friend, I call them out. And them call me, say, you Ryan, oh dare you, this and that. And I say, lucky. I shoot me attack, a righteousness me I deal it. So all of a sudden, because I want our friend them. I have nothing against Mannings, man.
It's the same. It's just conflict.
Come on, man.
At the day, if the right procedures and protocols are not being administered, and I mean, it's just like with politics. I mean, if you're vying for a position, it has to be publicized so that equity is there for everybody who wants to vie. So it's just like it's straightforward. I don't see any animosity here.
Yeah.
And you're right. Yeah, man. So big up yourself, man. Continue doing the job, and I see that the passion is there, and you love the program. So we need this. We need more of this, and it's the only way we can become better.
All right. Big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect.
Manners.
Yeah, man. Demo, all you can say, Ryan, one thing I'm telling you people, I now run a cult organization. If you believe so you lose off of me, just go. All right, people, just a second, me send Kyle this. Me send Kyle this. Cause, yeah, man, me call them out, Virgin. All of a sudden, nobody now stand for righteousness. We now stand for righteousness. Kyle Wallets. All right, send him the link. Anyway, people. And people, I mean, the man I talk about will spoil up the interview. People, I'm telling you this, man. And this show rap balance at any time. You understand? You understand? People, if me right now, for telling you what me I telling you, when I go say yo, me I hate pan other people. If me for telling you and go off, when you say me I'm tuning, brother. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Right.
Me there at Tennessee.
Me there have the teacher, waiting, I may tell you. But what me I say, me and man them I say, what is your agenda and thing? We know say you have a bad intention towards the football. But you know, say every man have an agenda.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Your agenda. I forget what that JFF. You
No,
understand?
man, yes, and forget the football ready. Good.
Okay, that's the agenda.
Yeah.
But what me I say, you know, like, me and some people attack, you know, never say.
Kyle, turn on the
Like-
camera and Kyle, man. You know, we don't do that panda show, you, Kyle, man.
Yeah, I'm not camera Bridget. Now visitor.
Clean show dealing, the Kyle. People them want to put us, yeah, Reggae Boyz supporter, you know, brother. People them want to put a face. Come on, Kyle.
You generate?
Go ahead, Kyle.
Me and some man attack and they must say, what a management qualification. So, me always ask them, what specifically they might ask for, like, what kind of qualification, what kind of qualification you really need to be a manager, I think. So, me I say, if I'm gonna ask for qualification, you ask for something specific. Then, so, we like to know what kind of qualification you really need to be a manager. But all me I say, I don't know management. Me I manage my own friend. But all me I say, I think we should give him a chance to wait my do. Me not say you maybe know more behind the scenes.
So me know, brother, and brother, come on, me don't say, brother, the man.
No, me not ask you. Me not ask you. Me not ask
Okay.
you.
Okay.
You understand?
But you know,
But
Tennessee, you need to go do your research on what they need to be a manager. Me no know.
So, but
Me and you need to go do that.
Me know.
But Tennessee, nothing wrong.
Mhm.
Like me must say, every time other people come in at the show and people ask them qualification, so me not supposed to be a problem.
Okay, Google.
No, I'm not say something a problem, but sometimes maybe say some people. All right, remember, you know, you might know certain things behind the scene, but me feel say some people just generally just are saying things there because you are sick. See, them not have no information. All right, remember say you might have a certain information.
Yeah, but if
Me
the
might
people
not
them
know.
trust me, if certain people trust me, cause me know say me have certain people in the comment section believe what me I say. Them believe what me I say. Is it you are one of them? Yes or no?
They believe what I say, but at the same time, me, all right, say, yeah, she say something. And I like to be able to run back here and say, boy, Ryan, I said it's almost true. And wait, and thing. See, remember, you know, maybe you have people who give the information. So me, I say, like, all right, so like the people who give the information. See, if you say them have an agenda too?
Come on. Hey, Tennessee.
No.
Tennessee. Tennessee. I'm gonna run me. Can't believe, bro, I'm so disappointed in you. After you the pan a show you. Hold on, man. I put the whole on up and stop, you know, because I have done on it tonight, you know. Me have a M16 and I just have done the whole on it tonight. In a nice way. No fair, you know. Me have done, you know. Tennessee. You come pan a show you after me come how much time and attack. I never hear you say me have agenda against Butler. Me never hear you say me have agenda against my crickets or Tapper Whitmore. And then you are, come on, bro.
No.
Come on, man.
But rare. Then, man, in everything with anybody I do, they always have an agenda. You can have a good agenda or you can have a bad agenda. All right. You can have a job. You see? Maybe you are just certain things. And me, I leak by you and I say, well, you know, say, boy, Ryan, I deal with certain things. But my agenda, you see, is to make Ryan lose the work there. The only thing me I say to you, say, all we know say people them. All right, so what me I say EJFF get banned and everything and things. All we know say people them where I will come in, I will do better and what them I do right then.
Tennessee, that is for another topic, brother. I have to go run left because I get a whole heap of call. I may have Kyle come on, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
Big up, Messi.
Carla, what your point? Good evening, Kyle. Welcome to the show. Carla, what your point? I make Kyle go and then you go after. Go ahead, Kyle.
All right. First thing, Ryan. Why you zoom in upon my name? Kyle and them.
No, because you speak righteousness.
Yeah,
Well, I know, Kyle. When I say righteousness soldier, I fall off. I have to put, you know why I have to put on, I love Carl, no. You notice I'm the only vlogger do that? Cause me straight up, brother, me not go round. Kyle, you mislead, brother. Remember Ryan LFC tell you, say, they are misleading you, bro. I'ma see you that straight soldier. I'ma see you go down the wrong road. I'ma see you support the wrong thing. Me go call you. So what you gonna say? Me not one thing me I do, me not run a cult organization. It's a time, me go leave it. Me see you, and me don't want you say you have to come back and say, boy Ryan, me sorry, you know, man, boy, look how me I tell you about. Anyway, leave that alone still. But go ahead still before we take the caller.
All right. First thing I want to say is, any true brethren would tap him brethren if him seen going down the wrong road and say, listen, don't go down there, sir, because it might draw blood. Thank you for that. And I applaud you for looking out for man's man in that aspect. But, we have to contextualize man's man situation. Like I tell you, I can understand if people believe that it's a conflict of interest. And there are basically a couple ways that you avoid a conflict of interest. Number one is you avoid getting involved. Okay. Number two is you declare your interest publicly, meaning that your state said, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. Number three is you have ethical standards that you follow. You know what I mean? So those are steps that, that should be followed. And number four, you have people like you who basically keep them toes to the fire, right? Now, as I said again, the thing about this that people not understanding with Dennis Strong, and you must understand this too. Dennis Strong come into organization with an old corrupt constitution. Everything was basically controlled by the parish FAs. Anything you do, you have to seek them blessing. FIFA come in and say, listen, that can't work no more. You have to change the constitution. So you have to basically understand that Dennis Strong might be basically hamstrung. Certain things he wants to do, he probably can't do. And it's not that I'm taking up for him. I must be real. You know what I'm saying? He has to wait until a new constitution comes in, and then you might really see some change. That said, like I keep telling you, under the old GenSec, we hardly heard anything from the GFF. Everything was like a church mouse. Now we are coming out talking.
The man them a worry Dennis Strong say you let out too much out of the pot. The man them say this is not how we run. Why you think Dennis Strong are all in back now?
But boss, that is the point that I'm making. He's operating underneath the old constitution.
Yeah, but if you not prefer, if me then as an organization, Kyle, I not prefer my job, leave.
No, Ryan, you have to know how for politics.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Carla, because I don't want a whole heap of them in the car. You see any show up on YouTube, this place no wrong forget Carla. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I understand what Kyle is saying, but let us deal with the aspect of agenda first. I'm just gonna take about 5 minutes, if so much. Everybody have agenda, yes, but this is it. There's a saying that goes like this: two cannot walk together unless they agree. Now, everybody comes inside the JFF have an agenda, but if the agenda is not to make Jamaican football better, don't go inside there. One, and if the people within the organization is not of your agenda, why would you go inside there? There this practice that people want to do the right thing. But I'm saying to Kyle right now, where the Constitution is concerned. I don't know much about the football Constitution, but even politics overall, politics don't spell different in JFF or politics in society. It's the same. It's doing things what you call it, people get nominated or elected to do the proper or the right things. No, this is it. Where the politics, and look at it, if Kyle...
Call him for WhatsApp, caller. Jesus Christ.
Politics supersedes. Politics supersedes anything in an organization. Whether you want to believe the structure, meaning the what you call it now, that what FIFA came in with. FIFA come in with something now, say JFF have to run a certain way. But right now, they can manipulate. Politics can manipulate how our structure is supposed to be function. Now, saying that, I know that I'll be seeing Ed going wagging the other way, saying, no, look at it. Let me explain. Look at what is happening now in the JFF with Dennis Chung trying to, and a quote unquote, trying to rectify everything or some things. He can't do it. So automatically he has to fall in place until the Constitution can be taken seriously. Now, who makes the Constitution? This is it again. Constitution are made from man. Man made Constitution. So they're quote unquote, it can be manipulated. Which Ryan came to us with something a long time ago saying that he can tell you how this election is going. And not even Ryan alone. Not even Ryan. I'm going to tell you who said it as well. And if you don't rate Ryan, so be it. Oral Tracy, the Maverick. If go back way down and you hear what Oral Tracy say about about how the Constitution is set up, and you know Oral Tracy do film thing in the you know him say things what another way him say. You can listen to what him not say. You have to judge. So we're talking about the Constitution and election. We leave to see what that is going to be. I'm just management thing now. You have to recognize that you need to be criticized, or I use the word criticize in a positive way, because if you cannot be corrected or stand for correction, there's gonna be a problem with you. First and foremost, management came on the here with Ryan. What I don't like, and I said that Ryan said that the walls in the JFF are filthy, and it automatically infects those who go inside here. What I didn't like about what Manning said, and show that me like Manning's man in the sense that even what he is doing now, where he's not getting paid for the 3 months, he refused payment for the 3 months, which is commendable. But that not change nothing. That not change nothing, you know. Manning's man come in and said to Ryan, told Ryan some things concerning the contract, and on air management came back and was denying certain things. And when Ryan said it, because I know Ryan never want to say to him, say, boy, management, you tell me lie. Because me and you have this conversation. I know you tell me lie. Ryan didn't say that to him. Ryan respected him. I respect management, but what I don't respect is honesty. Honesty. Make us have honesty going forward. Honesty is the key for all. Kyle, you there, Ryan, you there, some management. Everyone, Demon, all of them, and every one of them. Let us be honest. That's all I want to say, because I want somebody else get on.
Carla, hold on.
Carla, him say, hold on.
I'm gone?
No,
go ahead. I'm here.
Carla, let me ask you a question. You and Ryan both. If we have a conversation, and you understand a conversation differently from how I understand it, wouldn't you just dismiss it as miscommunication? Why would we have to label each other as being dishonest? Doesn't miscommunication happen every day? Carla?
All right. Yes, I'm here. Kyle, what I'll say to that is this. When you communicate, and you say it's miscommunication, we have to communicate in order to know that it's miscommunication, right?
Right. Clarification is key.
No, yes, so I say to you, if we have a miscommunication and we communicating by communicating, meaning by transferring of words between each other, we'll know by communicating continuously, we'll know that it's a miscommunication. What I don't like is this. On that communication skills or skill, when we recognize that it's a miscommunication, we now should come and admit that it was a miscommunication and say, boy, I'm sorry about that. I'm never mean to mislead. I wasn't even trying to mislead the public. I was just saying it and based on certain circumstances or situation, I've said that. No, by you saying that, I say to you now, well, by God, that, we are not, none of us is perfect. Show anyone that is perfect. But what I have a problem with, where I now call it a lie, is when on our communication now, and we communicate, and we don't acknowledge that what we had said was wrong. And we continue to go down that road. That's where now the line separates. It's not no more thin line. It separates. You're either lying or you're truthful. So that's what I.
All right. Well, my whole issue is this communication can go both ways. It's not a one-way street. So when people reach that wall of miscommunication, it's best to just say, you know what, we just disagree to disagree. Simple as that. Because when you take it,
that's not miscommunication. That's not.
Wait, hold on.
Miscommunication.
Let me make the point. Because when you have a friend and you reach the point where the miscommunication becomes some people calling each other names, you're basically threatening that friendship. Leave it alone.
Agreed.
That's it. All right? That's where I stand. You might stand differently, but that's where I stand. Because if your friendship mean that much, I'll just leave it alone and say, our brethren are miscommunicating. Done. We'll move on.
But Kyle, I can't understand something though. Mm-hmm. I can't understand something. And maybe I can't understand something. If I tell you, Kyle, if I look at your ear and say that your ear is black, and your ear is black, and you say, no, sir, my ear is pink. Your ear is black, Right. Worse, your ear has been black, that's not a miscommunication, Kyle. And you saying your ear is pink. So, and the worst is that your ear is pink. Your ear is black, and you are saying that your ear is pink. Right. That's not a miscommunication, Kyle.
Well, hold on, man. Listen, no, that's definitely not a miscommunication. That's probably telling me that there's something wrong with your eyes. Maybe you have color blindness. I don't know.
Kyle.
Kyle. Not hearing Kyle.
Yeah, man. Somebody from New York, hey, Jano, people, the show I come to an end now. May I tell you, but I miscall me again. I can't stay.
All right, may I go come up.
Big up yourself, Carla.
Kyle. Blessing, brother. Cool.
Kyle, say what you say, Kyle. But me still going to call you out, brother. Anytime I see you go over the wrong road.
Listen, I appreciate it because I know that you mean the best for me. See, I'm not take it personal. And that's what I don't want to happen between all of us. We're all here for the same thing. We're trying to keep the GFF accountable. And there is an election coming up, and they need to be challenged, like I tell you, because competition is healthy. And people like you, I applaud what you're doing. But, we can't keep it personal. That is all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Right? I'm going to play that video. Big up yourself, Kyle. After I play that video, I run leave the people them. I find that video. I hurry up and find that video. Because you see? Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Ryan,
Yes, Carla.
Yo, big up yourself, you know. And Kyle still there?
Yeah, man, I'm still there.
All right, listen what me I go say. I know say you're street mart. I'm going to ask Kyle a question. Kyle, if you walk down the road and you see a car come where you recognize, and when you fan it down, I told your friend in the car, and them a give a lift guy your location, where you go, and you get in the car. And the police stop the car, and when them stop the car, the person them were in the car already will pick you up, have illegal things in the vehicle. Do them are gonna let you back out of the car and carry the other person, them will pick you up, or them are gonna carry everybody, go to the whoever location, the station or wherever, go do an investigation, and everybody have to give account where them find. Answer me on that. Wrong or am I right?
You're right.
Okay, so I just say this, because everybody beating down on Ryan, and now see where Ryan has said, if you have a house now, and the house is corrupt, and the next person over there in the house, and go in the same house there, if fire burn in the house and people are trying to catch, say if a mongoose in the house and them are trying to light the mongoose them, the other person that is a foul, I go get automatically fire burn too. So I just say the fire now burn straight, so it might burn mannings, you know. It might burn the house, it burn out the roach and the rat and everything that over that side. But if the fall in the house, what happened to the fall? Because me is a street youth, you know. So even if I'm talking a parables, people can understand what I say. Because I talk straight. Wrong or am I right?
You're right, Carla. You're right.
Yeah, because I sit down and I listen to the show. I listen to Ryan every night. I never even give up my name yet one at a time when I call. Because when me call, me not call for pickness, I just call with a street smart and a straight understanding. Because I love football so much, because I don't have nothing else to keep my company. Not even a woman. I suppose keep my company. You understand what I say? Some don't want the people them feel to see the bigger picture of what the man has said.
No. Like
you see how easy me put them simple things together a while ago?
Easy. Yes, Carla.
No, reality. That's what I say, Ryan.
Boy, Carla. Me know, you know. I just leave them. Cause me, I gotta tell you this. Kyle, I go come back right as upon the show. Yeah. All me I do, I just laugh off fine. It's a time.
Yeah, because I'm not joke nothing, Virgin.
I don't ramp, man. I just leave everything to time.
Ryan, how much time do you give me? How much time do you give me to come on back and cry?
So that's what you're waiting on, to come back and cry? Or you don't want him stop you from cry?
No,
you don't want somebody to stop you from cry?
Listen, man, if a man must cry to see the light and do the right thing, so be it. It's simple as that. I mean, if Ryan right him right, you know, there's nothing wrong in coming on here and saying, you know, Ryan, you were right. Nothing wrong with that. It's all for the betterment of football. You know what I mean?
All right. One more point before me leave. All right. So for instance, the JFF, we see them over the last 10, 20 years now and make mistake. So what y'all say, even if we give them 10 more years to make some more mistake when it could have get right in space of 2 or 3 months?
No, listen, I'm not giving them 10 years. Nobody's giving them 10 years. FIFA is down there right now and FIFA put some stipulations upon them, all right? Election are gonna run.
No, when we say that, me not definitely I say FIFA, you know, me not definitely I say Jeff, me even go out the point to say even you, where I say you need time, at the same time, Jeff, if I say them want to go run 20 more years again, and that me really I say, because to some people I say them still would listen to a man with a vision, and a man will say, yo, here what, we still don't want to lose, share with soldier them to go over there, so to even go get corrupt, you know, or whatever the case may be, you know. We have to go lose 4 more or 5 more, and the fire for us go keep on burn. Well, let it be. Me there listen. See them here.
Let me put it like this. If we don't see changes, you know, I can basically tell you this, that the GFF will be at war with the fans. with the Reggae Boyz Supporters Club. Simple as that. You know, and it's like you don't understand what is going on in terms of football and supporters clubs. Man U have protesters protesting against Man U. Banners are being raised. People are being flying overhead. You know, planes are being flying overhead saying, you know, Man U days us out. Do you believe that we can do that? Does the GFF believe that we can do that? Because I'm sure that the GFF don't want banners outside of their building or over the stadium saying GFF out. Because that would be an international black eye that that their sponsors don't want to be party with. You know what I mean? So let them sit down and let them think that, you know, that the fans don't have power. Believe me, we have power. We just watching.
True.
All right? We are just watching.
Ryan.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to make my last point. And you see this Sunday that passed and gone, if the JFF make this mistake again and make people have ear for Jamaica football again, trust me, them not going to like it. Can you see how much people come out, how much children, how much ladies. When I see some ladies come out and a support a cause, brethren, you say them ever make it go back where, yo, you know how much tears you fall when my friend them say, them no want to hear nothing about Jamaica football.
Carla, them man, them no mean Jamaican football no good. Let me tell you.
Yo, you say them ever make it go back there, so?
The 10th them, hold on no. The PF, them always think they don't know what go on. So leading up to this final at Sabina Park, the Jamaican Football Federation have some tent up at the Captain Borough Center. And the CEO and couple people reach out to this administration and say, hey, gentlemen, Rob, borrow the tent them, because we have some people I want to put them on that. The JFF say no. The JFF say no. And the man them beg the president for come at the final and the man come late. All the man them call him over a week. Every day the man them call him. Remember, he must come before 7 o'clock. And the man come after. Brother, the man and I mean Jamaican football no good, brother. Them man are not change, brother. So this what happened.
This the show soon, Ryan. You soon cut off. So now go. This off that somebody can get a chance. This what happened at the Jamaica final and nothing to do with the JFF.
Ryan, let me ask you a question.
The man them fail.
Ryan, one question.
All right, look more, Ryan.
Look a bit, Carla.
Ryan, one question.
Yeah.
You don't believe that when they have this election, that the new constitution will make a change?
No.
Why not?
No, make no change, Kyle. The system, brother. The system, it's not going to make no change, Kyle. Not going to make no change. Them done. You know who for that to write the constitution? Liar, who write it? Brother, one man have 3 votes in the election. How would them take people for idiot or people are fool?
All right, but listen. Well,
Kyle, them change. This them not change, Kyle, brother.
Well, okay, so let me put some things out there for you, right? Mr. Chong said that there's going to be a whistleblower protection.
I don't want you nothing about no whistleblower, brother. Strong on the ball to stand up with the man them. So you come tell me about whistleblower.
Hold on.
The man them are going, brother.
All right. So listen, maybe you are right. I don't know, because we don't know what is in that constitution. When it come out, we will get a full reading of it and we can basically pick it apart to find out if it's, workable or if it's, like you said, a 6 for a 9. We don't know. But my thing is, let's wait and see the constitution. And then after that,
we're going to see. What on the caller? Because at the last caller, this, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 months from now, you're going to see who in a power.
It's not power, Ryan, it's constitution.
Are the same thing.
Different constitution.
Well, okay.
No. We will see. We will see.
All right, we will see. At the last call of this Kyle before me run. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Ryan, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Kyle. I'm extremely disappointed in the stance that you're taking as an educated and smart, intelligent person that I've respected over your tenure as a vlogger. Something is going on. Maybe there's a shift in the magnetic field or something where these vloggers have now gone over to the side of the JFF for whatever reason. Who's going to hold them accountable, right? I think now, Ryan, you're just out there on an island by your own, and respectfully so. We can no longer give them any more chances to continue to disrupt and corrupt and destroy the fabric of football in Jamaica, and that's what's happening, right? And I keep hearing Kyle talk about you're gonna compare to what happened with Man U and flying over. No one is gonna do that. We know that. The supporters club, somebody typed in and said, which supporters club is this? Is this the same one since 1999, 98? We have to stop this madness, right? We have to stop the madness, Kyle, and I want us to get back to our senses. All right. Many of us have supported Jamaican football over the years. We will continue to support it. But under the current administration, we can no longer see a light at the end of the tunnel. They're changing the constitution now, taking the power away from the people and putting it into just a select group of people's hand. So now you went from where the parish president had a say in it to now where that it's now gone. So now you're giving them said power corrupt, but absolute power corrupt, absolutely. And that's what's going to happen. And you know that, Kyle. You know that deep within your heart. You know that this is what's going to happen. Let me get on the thing with management. I think a lot of people are talking about people are jealous or upset about management job. No. What we're saying is this. What are the roles and responsibilities of the job that management is getting? Right? So then now people can now adequately say, what are your qualifications? If management has managerial experience, all management have to do is say, hey, I have managerial experience, whether in the private or public sector in my personal life, and I can carry that over into the Jamaican national team, senior team, right? Instead, you ask somebody about qualification and people are getting upset. If you have nothing to hide, why are you getting upset? Right? All management had to come out and say was like, you know what? I have never managed a team at this level before, but guys, give me a chance and let me learn on the job. But why we make this cloak and dagger stuff? If the coach is comfortable with management and what's the other guy's name? Simon Preston. Right? If the coach is comfortable with them, all they have to come out and say, look, we have developed a good relationship with the coach, a working relationship, and he's comfortable with us, and he's asked us to do this, and that's just it. People give us a chance. But instead, people are going with this, jealous of this, jealous of that. No, that's not it. What we have to do, if we don't have, one second, Kyle, if we don't have media personnel like yourselves, right, holding them responsible, talking about the truth, being biased, then who's gonna hold them accountable? Go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry. I know I monopolize the conversation.
No, it's good. But
I find the video, yeah. I find the video. I'm glad I find the video. I eat more and play for doing the show.
Right.
One second.
I need that deal to keep my crickets in office. Watch. Go ahead, Kyle.
Wait, Ryan. Let Kyle respond.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Kyle. You have the floor.
Carl, I just want to make it real quick to you. Management has stated his qualifications on his program. I mean, he has listed them. That's number one. Number two.
Okay.
I have applauded Ryan for holding management, myself, and whoever to the fire. I am not against Ryan. My whole thing is, let's see what's going to happen with this new constitution. And contrary to what you say, I do not know what's in the constitution. I have no idea. That's why I'm looking forward to it. And
okay.
You also made a point about who is going to hold up banners in the stand. Believe me, you should ask people what happened the last time in what was it? I think it was against El Salvador game. A big banner was flown in the national stadium, and I won't say who did. Anyway, Ryan, over to you.
Big up yourself. Hey,
but Kyle, I'm gonna look. If things go wrong, I want you to be at the point, at the forefront, to make sure that we are really,
Don't worry. I will
going
do
to
it.
hold people responsible.
Don't worry yourself,
Okay.
Carla. Carla, me know all of them. Me know them right there, them name in a piece of green booklet. Me know all of them. I mean, I come for them. 6 months time, Ryan LFC, I come for them. All right, people. It's come to the end of the show. I'm going to play that video, and this is the video I'm going to leave you guys. I want you guys to not listen. I want you guys to listen to the message, but not the messenger. I want you guys to listen to this. People, I will come back tomorrow again, but I have to leave this with Uno, guys. Because when I talk, people, leave this one in. Big up yourself, Carla.
All right, bless.
Yeah, man. Listen to this guy. I want you to listen to
What
this.
YouTube family? Well, go on. Well, we're there. In a Jamaica, Hollywood, me was. Anyway, as the football circus in a Jamaica continues, there's a big deal that's on the table, we understand, for the JFF. A big Adidas gear sponsorship deal. No dollar figure no put on it yet. Lots of secrecy surrounding the actual details of the deal. But from my little investigations and my little bird, them will fly around and tell me things. We understand it's a substantial deal. It's a 3-year deal that will cover all of the national football teams at all levels, male and female, senior, junior. Right? They put fully gear sponsorship, they're going to gear them out, and of course, there's some financial component to it as well. We understand, so there's also an element of it that incentivizes the JFF to get more into merchandising, so sell more jerseys to fans and they make more money and fight this. But me say upfront money upon it too. That's as much a detail as we can get. And that's as much detail as the JFF, the principals involved in the process are willing to tell us.
People, not take no more card. Come back tomorrow.
Okay, Adidas is a big, reputable company in the world of sports. So it will be a good look for the Jamaican teams. Absolutely a good look. And of course, anything that we get some money in the JFF coffers, in the desperate plight where them find themselves, that is welcome news. So the JFF pull off a big one. Congratulations to Mr. Ricketts and his administration for securing this big deal. But there are some buts to it, you know. We understand that the deal itself was basically, you know, engineered by some external forces, some of them not unconnected to the football program. Yeah, and therefore, you know, the JFF basically, you know, my understanding is that the deal was basically
Must something that Carla here. Carla.
Rima, man.
Good evening. Big up yourself, Carla.
Yeah, respect, man. Rima, man, to another Rima, man. See?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You what me know, my youth. Me I hear you. Me hear your plight and thing where you're under, but here what I feel happening, you know, my youth. I feel, say, the coach, you see? The coach look like he can't trust nobody up at the JFF. You understand me? He can't trust them. So here what me know, some people that around where him know and trust. You understand me? So I tell them, say, here what I know. Why you calling them people there? See? And I know them people there and me can't trust them. You understand me? So, you see, so that's why management them gone and all of that. You understand? Because them close to the coach. You understand me? And the coach can't trust them. You understand me? So, you know, just cool long after the belt buckle with them money. I feel like the coach want to help, you know. And the coach want people around him who he can't trust. You understand me? And him know. So that's why I feel him call for them money. I feel like him request them money, and the coach request them money, you know. You know why you feel like the JFF get them money, you know. No, and the coach request them money. You understand me? Man where he can't trust. So I feel so that's why the man they're going. You understand me? Because why? They want the coach succeed. You understand what I say? So I understand how you feel, man. You know, you know, righteousness you deal with, and you know, you want to see things go fair across the board. But I think that was a special request from the coach.
All
For
right.
them man.
All right, Carla.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. What you think? What you think about that?
If me talk what me think, people are gonna upset.
No, but what do you think about what me tell you? What do you think
May
about
I
what
tell
me
you, if me talk, people are gonna upset.
Well, people are upset already, you know, so might as well you know start talking.
Them are go worse. Cause if me for talk, you don't like hear the truth. I want prefer and say, oh, Ryan, keep down that man. We know everything what go on, you know. We know everything what go on.
Right.
So no man can come chew on a unicorn for me. So here what? Me choose not to speak.
Okay. So that look at theory that what me tell you a while ago. You know, can't me not really know I don't get me.
Carla, if me say it, and that's why I leave it. As I say, I respect your opinion, and me not share your opinion, and I just gonna leave it as that. Okay, if me say it,
yeah, man.
Kyle Goodall drop them right this way him there. So let's leave it.
Yeah, man. Another thing I want to ask you. Which part of Rima you come from?
Carla, I come from Rima. I come from Rima.
Which part of Rima?
Carla, I come from Rima. Just know say I come from Rima.
Okay.
Yeah.
People call all of them not a Rima, and I just want to say a Rima, you know.
Where you come from, Rima?
All right. You know, the top of 4th Street at East Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right at the double building there, the H building there.
All right. Here we do. Share that video to the people them and them will tell you down Rima. Best thing that. All right. Share that video and ask him if you know Ryan LFC. Just ask him if you know that brother there, and they will tell you. All right. Me have to run leave you now. All right.
All right, man. Just calm down. Calm down. Do you hear me out?
No, me no. Yes, calm down. Me calm. Me calm.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Relax.
All right. Yeah, man.
All right. Cool.
All right, Ryan, we're done.
No, I wonder if for the video this my fine. If I define, but let's see.
It was drawn to Jamaica by Brand Jamaica itself, and the national football teams are part and parcel of Brand Jamaica. But be that is me, a deal is a deal. But there's a component to this reality where we feel is more instructive to the future of football in Jamaica. Yeah. Because my information is that with the signing of this deal and the ensuing benefits to come to the JFF, my understanding is that this deal will make my crickets can't lose the next election. You know? The JFF president not going nowhere after this deal. Yes. Part of the spin-off of this deal is that he's using the benefits of this deal, the financial benefits of this deal, to basically consolidate his power base within the football fraternity. I remember, you know, this is in a context where the voter pool will be expanded for the next presidential election coming up, I think, the end of next year. So the voter pool will be expanding to, I don't remember the exact figure, it will be expanded to, I think, something like 50 or 60, near this, right? But even within that context, me said it, my cricket-led administration, my cricket himself, the president, is so well positioned that he cannot lose the next election. Even if themselves, Barack Obama come run against my crickets, he can't lose the next election. That are the word for the ground. You see me I say? That are the word for the ground, you know. Yeah, man. And a big part of it is this Adidas deal. In terms of the numbers, my understanding is that the JFF president is a Ricketts currently has the support of, I think, 11 of the parish presidents, or 11 of the parishes. And each parish in the new dispensation will have 2 votes. So they've got 22 votes already. So all they need now is another dozen or 10 to a dozen votes to lock up the thing. You see? So, for those of you people who are hinging your support of the national football teams on Mr. Ricketts being out of office, so they're going to mind off it. You do like me, support Jamaica team, you're not supporting a president or a gensec, a Jamaica football team you support. continue supporting him. I can't buy the argument where I say you're not supporting Jamaica because Mr. Ricketts a president. You know, joke. He's there legitimately based on the processes that were set up to decide who the leadership is. So you can knock Mr. Ricketts for exploiting the process as it exists. That's what he's doing, and that's what he's doing expertly. Even in managing to win back the presidency if he win it back next year. That is if anybody challenging. Come here, so people are ponder and a speculate and a pontificate, but apparently they must smell the coffee. Like come here. Me smell the coffee long time, you know. Me smell this coffee long time. If you realize, and if any of you out there follow my narrative on this whole issue, me stop calling for my cricket resign long time, you know. And my cricket is not going to resign.
No, I'm not going to say much. I'm going to calm my bed. And Kyle, when you think about, can send you all the video. Kyle?
Constitution. Election are run. Election are run, brethren.
You know who write the Constitution?
We will, listen.
Will you see JFF this? Let me tell you this, Kyle. And if you don't listen to nothing and no other show, you see this one I'm going to tell you? More and this stay tonight. Right?
I mean, listen.
Kyle, let me tell you this. Nothing will change unless FIFA step in.
If it don't change, that means that the JFF is going to war with
the man them write the Constitution. The man make him liar write the him daughter write the Constitution. And you see the man name the parish. Listen, go back and listen what Andrew Price him say. The man them give vote to beach football or even have no beach football. We even have beach football. Kyle, if you're in a city, anyway, now preach to you. Make you think of. Anyway, so last saying before we took off. I'm have to run, you know.
Yeah. Just give me 1 minute. All I have to say is I am with you with your advocacy for burning the fire. See, I will give you that. And you know, my whole thing is that we have to watch and see what happens with the Constitution. And I will implore the JFF, if they are watching, you saw what happened with Arsenal when the fans turn against the club.
This fan base weak, brother. Them not doing nothing, bro.
Listen to
me. Line up, listen, Kai, listen. We line up, and the rest of man, the rest of vlogger, them duck. Them not even go at it, them not even go. I show the support. Them duck.
Did you know me back then?
Of course I know you United.
Yeah,
but all the money with on the ground no go.
Hold on. Next time you link me and I'll show you how to organize. Simple as that.
So but you are what, Kyle? Listen, man. Listen. These people, a FIFA need to give you a ban.
Yeah, I mean, fine, but you know, let me just make the point. The fans have power, and if we don't see what we want done, the GFF will hear from us. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, let's see. 6 months time from here, we have a couple thing where I go come up.
All right, Brendan.
You see, if me really fit talk, the whole of this, you just leave time. We don't have to do no more time.
Election will run. Then when that run, then all hell will break loose.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
And here we hold people. I can't believe that show I'm up on the show. See?
Press the like button.
Press the like button, guys, man.
All right, Brendan.
Bro, man, them. Yeah, big up yourself, guy.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah, man. JFF money bigger than the loyal Jamaican fan base. You better know that. You see, my crickets, I worry Dennis Chung for money. Dennis Chung soon give up, man. But a lot of things I don't talk, you know. I'ma just leave it. Everybody will see what coming next and thing. You get me? I say? Nah, yet for nobody. I go leave it. But anytime I see the straight man them where United, you talk about me now, United, you really want, every time I talk truth, you know your feelings in United. You really want to hear the truth, especially about this man thing. All you gotta do is push back, brother. You just is another word when I just talk and it just bounce out of your head. United. Because your mind don't make up already, brother. You have some people mind don't make up already. And as I say, I leave it until the thing. And people, the squad, I don't have no squad people. I don't have no squad. None. None whatsoever. I have no squad. I have no squad. You understand? No squad. If I have the squad, I'm going to that long time. I don't have it. You understand? Yeah, man. 20,000, 15,000 for a vote. Yeah, man. Anyway, people, I want to shout out to everybody. I want to hear the truth. You don't really want to hear the truth, brother. Stop saying you want to hear the truth, brother. Because you don't really want to hear the truth, brother. You don't want to hear the truth, bro. You really don't want. You can't take the truth. A lot of you cannot take the truth. Yeah? Yeah, you can. You really don't want to hear the truth, brother. You don't want to hear the truth, bro. Peso over. Boy, I don't know, brother. Them man I say, tomorrow press conference. Tomorrow press conference. Let me go and look at thing before me go and me can go and make just a second, people. You know, information. So tomorrow, Jamaican time, it's going to be 9:30. 9:30 Jamaican time. Press conference tomorrow. So you guys can look out for the press conference tomorrow. Yeah? 9:30. Tomorrow, press conference with Al Grimson and thing. You get to me? I say, yeah, man. People, I want to let you guys that I really do appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted. Really, really do appreciate all the support and thing. You understand? Yeah, so big up on yourself, people. And work good and safety and thing. One thing you know, you really want them know that everything are gonna make sense soon. AM, the man. TikTok. Yeah, but people, bless upon yourself and thing. Really do appreciate it. Sometimes it's very hard to leave, but 10:30 and now, we have a rest up our brain and thing. Until next time, from your boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks. Reggae
Paul, brother. And the man bring all of us Paul for give her the thing, brother. You don't even know my vex, my youth.
He's done, Ryan.
Come give to yourself, brother.
No, Ryan, you good, man. Right.
Put on all of us Paul, brother.
No, Ryan, easy.
You don't even know my vex, my youth. Why put on all of us Paul? Why bring all of us Paul, brother? Give out thing, brother.
You know what I realize with a lot of people? Why they're stuck, why they don't go further than they are, why sometimes they regress, why people that are so quick to comment negatively or give a backhanded compliment and think it's okay, or make a backhanded comment, because they're so focused on the messenger and not the message. And that's a big issue that I'm noticing pretty much every day. So many people want to listen to reply and not listen to apply. You want to listen to respond, but not listen to understand. Focus on the message. That's all I have to say. Have a blessed day.